Hello, welcome. We are live. Well, I am. You will be if you get here, or as I always say, if you're watching the replay, hello. We're not live. Christy's Corner will be our guest tonight on DisTube. I'll be asking her Disney questions, even though she's got a bunch of questions for me too. It's going to be fun. Jump on in. Let's check out chat as people join. Hey, first two viewers in the house. I'm trying to get to chat before you got here, but you're too quick. And I appreciate that. I hope you're having a great night as I knock over stuff again. I'm having a great night. It's Sunday night. Hey, Rosa. Hey, Willie. How are you guys? Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm so glad you're here. We're going to have fun tonight. I've had a good day already. Was just in one of my favorite chats. Actually won trivia. Look at that. I like to play trivia. I won some trivia just now. Disney trivia. Hey, Jesse Robert Garza. Welcome, my friend. How are you? Hey, Steve's World. How are you? Yeah, thanks, Steve. I was just bragging. I like it. Anyway, for those of you who just got here, which is almost all of you, hey, Raphael, hey, one sip at a time. Hey, Willie, did I say hi to you? I think I did. So tonight's going to be a lot of fun. DisTube 101 Volume 2. My whole plan was to start this in 2019. I told people and people wanted to do it, and that makes me happy. MrGonzoPR. Oh, thanks, Megan. That was fun. Congrats to you. You had like 8,000 points. Like, I think Megan had more points than there was actual questions. I'm not sure how that happened, but hey, Walto Grams, I'm just bragging about Disney Life for Me. So the chat that I was just on, a Disney Life for Me hosts. She's awesome. They're awesome. I love her backdrop. I like my backdrop, but hers has got more, Bible in it than mine, which is a win for them. I'm a fan of that. Anyway, welcome. What was I saying? I don't know. Oh, DisTube. DisTube 101 Volume 2. Christy, I sent her the invite. She should be here shortly. And Megan says that she's winning. No, you were winning because you want answers. Look, my phone tried to fall. Is there a ghost in here? It's the ghost of Christmas in a week and a half. Wow, that was weird. But you guys didn't see that, did you? Off camera, I have a ghost moving my phone. Kind of creepy. Anyway, we're going to have fun tonight, Christy's Corner. So let me explain why Christy's Corner is in. I'm way behind in chat. I will get caught up here in a minute. Christy's Corner has sent me 3 or 4 YouTube tags like, hey, answer all these questions. And so I was going to do one, and it was long, and I got behind, and then she sent me another one. Okay, I'll do it. And then there was 13 of them, and they all had like 8,000 questions. So I stayed up until like 19 o'clock last night, filling out all the answers to all the stuff. So, and then I giggled about it. She said, oh, you don't have to do them all. I'm doing them all. I'm staying here till 7 in the morning, tomorrow morning, even if there's nobody here, answering these dang questions. But I'm going to ask her some questions too. Hopefully she's got my invite. I better check, see if she's responded, because she hasn't popped in yet. Let me see what's going on. No response yet. All right, let me get caught up in chat. How is everyone's Sunday going? Mine is going great. Little church, little lunch. Cowboys win. Chargers win. Chargers did win, right? They were winning. Hope they won. It's a good day. A good day. Won a little trivia contest. Sign me up for a good day. And 5 work days until I get going to Orlando. Mickey misses me. He called me. He told me he misses me. All right, let me get caught up in chat. See, when I'm in too good of a mood, I just yak and yak and yak, and then I'm way behind in chat. Thank you. I appreciate the congratulations. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, everybody, everybody, everybody. Who are new to this chat, smash the little 3. Christy's Corner is in here. Hey, the Google invite is giving me an error. Uh-oh. I don't know what to do. Let me try again. Hold on. Let me get caught up in chat after I resend. Christy's invite. Boom. I'm going to send you another invite because I don't know what I'm doing other than send the invite. But anyway, let's get caught up. Hopefully that will work for you, Christy. Yes, thank you again for all the congratulations on trivia. A bunch of lucky guesses. When it's name a Disney park, I can just, Magic Kingdom, Magic Kingdom, Magic, and I get like 1 out of 5 of them, 1 out of 6 out of them, so it works out. Megan, you didn't win because it was by default, whatever. Amari Cooper, baby. Didn't you tell me, Willie, that you had him on your team? I think you did. Congrats. I'll take it. Hey, Alanna, how are you? Hey, Trish, one sip at a time. How are you? Hey, you came back. Thank you for coming back. Rosa, hey Rosa, hey everybody. I hope I've said hi. Hi Laser Cat. Oh man, my chat is moving. It makes me happy when it moves, but I always feel guilty. Where am I? Hey DIB Gaming. Hey Fulton and or Caitlin, what's up with you? How was your trip? I hope you had a safe trip. Zingano clan. Yeah, Christy, I just resent it. You let me know if you got it. I can play delay a game here for me. I got all kinds of stuff to talk about. Is it giving you another error? Is that a new message or the same message? Because I had to go back up. Yes, I'm coming to Orlando Disneyland for me. I will. What are we doing? I think I'll be there Sunday. I really should know this answer. We'll be in the parks Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, something like that. That might be off, but I'm certainly close. If I'm off by a day. But yeah, I'm only working one more week. So my trip. Mickey called me and said, "Yep." So let's put into my bedroom over there, and the entire rest of the family is on the bed, and there's suitcases and I'm like 3 hours into the trip. All right, next. I came in late as well. I did. I did. There was football, and then I needed food, and there was things going on, and I had to prep for this. But yeah, that was a lot of fun. I like it. What a legend, whatever. No, that just means I'm well. Hey, Michelle. Hey, Steve's World. I think I'm caught up in chat. No, I'm not. The Colts won too. I saw that they came back. Oh, you're going to Tennessee? Well, our guest tonight, Disney Life says, for me, says she's going to Tennessee. Our guest tonight, Christy's Corner, who hopefully won't have an error message on her next attempt. It didn't give me another invite, and I'm still getting an error. I don't know. Hopefully that you can fix that. I don't know what to do. Anyway, Christy's Corner, who's going to fix that error, hopefully, and get in here is, she lives in Tennessee. There you go. I forgot what I was saying mid-sentence there. We don't have any took your advice, trying to film it. Very cool. Very cool. Michelle did you win? Congratulations. There you go, Pirate Princess, right? Thank you. I was just going to say. So let me pull it up real fast. I am hoping for a couple things with this. So if you're new to Disney, DisTube 101, and you are, because I've only done one other one. Again, my plan was to start it next year. It's my little attempt at promoting Disney YouTubers, Disney creators. We got an Etsy store. Do I call it Etsy store? I got to call it Etsy store, right? A Twitter handle, an Instagram handle, or not most importantly, but most specifically a Disney YouTube channel. I want to promote you guys. Sure, it'll help me get people who like Disney coming to my channel too. I like that a lot. But I just love this community and I want to meet more of you. I want people to meet more of you. So that's kind of thinking behind this. And so that means that one of the things I want to do tonight is get Christy's Corner some subscription love. I have zero doubt. Oh, see, here we go. I have zero doubt that if you go check out the people that we're going to have on this channel, you're going to like it. And I am going to throw, okay, so she's at 192 subscribers right now. So we need to make sure we get her 200. Sub to our guest. Boom. And let's get her over 200 subs tonight. I don't know why it's talk like Dracula when I'm typing, but there you go. That was talking like Dracula. All right, I'm way behind in chat. I'm hoping she gets that error message fixed. Let me get caught up in chat. Now we get fun Scotland facts. I think I missed something. I don't understand Scotland facts, but I'm a fan of Scotland. I don't really know why I wouldn't be a fan of Scotland. Let's put it that way. Walter Gams. I don't know what that means. Hey, Raphael. I just might do that. We'll actually have started one, but I just didn't post much. I talked a little UFC, football and baseball, but everybody thinks they know sports. So, but I'm not opposed to that. I love me some sports. Yeah, I'll send it again, Christy. Or do you want me to send it to another email? I don't know if that would make a difference. If Christy can't make it on, oh, hold on. I just put in, that's not what I wanted to do. Hold on. If Christy can't make it in, I can just answer some questions that she asked me, and it won't be nearly as fun because, okay, I sent it again. It says invitation posted. That's what it said last time too. So some of her questions, I wanted to ask her questions that are about Disney, and she had a whole bunch of questions to send to me. And I have my answers for him. So we'll figure this out. We'll give her another minute here. Hopefully it'll work out. So one pack for the trip. I won't. Honestly, Raphael knows too much. Raphael's twin, Raphael. Raphael, I like that. I'm going to stick with that. Knows the truth about me. I will not pack. See, not only will I pack late, truth is I probably won't pack. Actually, that's not really true. I will pack this, and it'll be full of Disney pins and power banks and my GoPro, which I haven't even used yet. And yeah, that's stuff. Other than that, I probably won't pack. Sorry, truth. Come on down, Megan, and anybody else. Shoot, I would love that. You kidding me? So I was in. Was your chat today? Megan's chat today, and she was having a conversation with a few of the people about like an August trip or an October trip. I don't know. And I'm like, man, I have to get someone else to do a job and just give me the money so I can just go. Wouldn't it be cool to just have Disney YouTuber meetups down in Disney World or Disneyland once a month or something? I love that. All right, just call him cameraman. Yeah. Hey Jesse. I did. It's still in a box. Actually, so I was in the store the other day looking for a DIG Osmo Pocket, which was stupid because they don't even ship until December 19th. And I was looking in the stores, but that's a whole nother conversation. And the dude who's standing at the GoPro section asked me about GoPros. And I said, yeah, I just bought one. I haven't opened it yet. And he said, is it gold or, is it black or silver? And I honestly don't remember. It's in a box right there. I was hoping to open it this weekend for my trip. I will have to pretend like I'm working. I'll work. Megan, I always packed. You know what? I am not surprised to hear that. And you plan. See, I think Megan and I, we have this thing that I don't even know she knows. I love me some Megan. And we have a lot in common, obviously. I don't know, both Disney channels. She's awesome. I'm above average. But she plans and packs. I do the opposite of that. So there you go. Yeah, it would be great to do a meetup. Are you kidding me? I would love that. Meg, how excited are you? I'm excited and bummed about their Lord of the Rings stream. Oh, I think it's about to work. I'm hanging. We're hanging. Hey, MrGonzoPR, our guest last week. Our guest. Ooh, that sounds so official. Can I say that without sounding fake? Pretty cool. Michelle asked, no problem. I appreciate it. Mickey's Magic. Can I? Oh, hold on. I hope you don't mind that I just did that. Boom. Okay. I know, right? And she's like, feels bad. I'm at least, come on, a Disney Life for me. I'm at least above average, right? You just show up. Yes, Raphael, correct. Yeah, everybody come on down to Disney. You just pack a spare pair of underwear. That's no joke. Because if you're wet where you ought not be wet and it's the wrong day, it's less than magical. Also socks. So my bag, Disney pins, undies, socks, camera, power banks. That's probably it. What am I missing? Pretty much it. I don't know. All right, do a meetup while you are down. So I've promised everyone, and I've kind of bragged about I ain't planning nothing. But at the end of the day, I end up at Disney Springs sitting around having non-healthy food. I'm quite sure I'll just, hey, come on down. That would be awesome. Hugs and kisses. You got it. More hugs than kisses, but not that there's anything wrong with that. Jeff, I love the 3 generation. Oh, thank you, a Disney Life for me. We had fun with that. So that was my mom's first time ever. Basically, we brought her out of her cave to do that. I hope she's in the chat so much now that I said that. But anyway, and it was fun. It was fun. I think we'll do that again. I've had some nice comments on that. Thank you for your nice comment. Especially having your mom on. It was cool. I wish Grandpa was still here. He left us a few years ago, unfortunately, but he actually, he painted a hippo. The Jungle Cruise. That's pretty dang cool. I don't forget the Crocs. So Jesse Robert Garza apparently also talking about the Jungle Cruise and Crocs because there's no way he's talking about those shoes. No way. Did I say our happy place? Hey, Novel Kitchen. How are you? Did I say undies? Likely. I felt like Tidy Whities was too much information. So I just went with undies. Christy, are you here, my darling? I'm hoping we figure this out. I mean, I love talking. I could interview you and also answer the questions for you, which might be funny. Also, I might get down to one viewer by the end of that. Oh, Walter Grams, I'm sorry. Oh, that's right. You're so you live in Disney Dan in the wrong place. Well, I like you anyway. I'm gonna take the hugs, Walter Graham. The kisses. Thanks. Sleep well, my friend. Did the Green Bay Packers win today? Yes, they did. He's mentioned over to buy Crocs over the weekend. Not a chance. Good night, Michelle. Congrats on the big win. I'm here. It's blocked right now. Trying to unblock. Did I block you? I don't know what that means. This is only my second try at this. I've only invited people to this like, I don't know, like 4 or 5 times. Actually, she was here a lot. There she is. Alanna was in the chat the first time I ever even tried this, and I kind of like just paid attention to her and learned it. So anyway, that was a lot of talking to just hope you get it unblocked. If you don't, we'll figure something out. We can invite you back another time, and I've got other stuff, but I've kind of told everybody, and they came to see you. So freedom. Who's the enemy? I just saw freedom. Oh, I get it. I thought you were singing. I thought you like Juan Rodriguez were trying to get me to sing some George Michael, which is not that hard to do. I won't let you. Okay, well, so here's the thing. I'm hoping that Christy from Christy's Corner, here's a link to her channel. Even if we don't see her in here, let's get her to 200 subs because, I mean, that's just cool. I don't remember. I think she was at 192. So check out her channel. A lot of Disney, real sweet family. Easy for my mouth to say. Scott Lasercat knows. So me and Disney Dan are planning a little after the first of the year beat down. We can involve Scotland and Canada in that. Anyway, so I'm going to start off with the non-Disney stuff as we get Christy in here, if I can find it. So like I said, I stayed up until like 19 o'clock last night. She sent me like the longest list in the history of lists on favorite songs. And so I'll go over the categories while we're waiting for her to get in here. Not work. Is that her? Oh, I got all excited. That's not her. I'm rooting for you, Christy. Yeah, I saw that. You missed it by half a day. I can't wait to hear the answer. Okay, so here are the questions. I'm going to do the questions mostly just as a time waster to get her to hopefully fix it, what's going on. She wants me to pick out, and this is all songs. We got Christmas stuff, or Disney stuff too, but I'm going to start with songs, mostly because I want to do this while we're waiting for her to come in. So my favorite song from my childhood, and my plan was to make her give us her answer too. So right now I'm just going to talk at you, I guess. I apologize. Favorite song is from my childhood, and I'm older than you, so there you go. From my 20s, favorite song that reminds me of my kids, favorite boy band song, which I feel like we're going to fight about. Favorite country song, favorite pop song, R&B song, Disney song, favorite song from a movie that's not animated, favorite road trip song, favorite relaxing song, inspiring song, party song, Christmas song, Halloween song, summer song, personality, song that reminds me of me, I guess, breakup song, some other thing that I was too messy and I don't remember what it says. Feel good song. I don't know what that was. Sexy song. Song from the year I graduated high school. Reminds blah 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 blah. And then favorite all-time song. So I am using Chrome, yes. I've always used Chrome when I've done this though. Mickey's Magic. Okay, guide me. It says the plugin is blocked and I need to unblock it at the top. Oh, okay. So yeah, you've got to you've got to unblock your plugin, Christy. So I did that the first time too, and I think it was just hitting the button to give it access. I hope that's right. Listen, here's what we're going to do. Christy, you keep trying to unblock yourself. Okay? And if it works, great. And if not, we'll have you on in the future. But I just had an opportunity. So I have 2 guests on, if Christy can work this out, or just 1 guest on, both way better looking than me. I just sent an invite to somebody who just said they could pull it off. So Christy, I'm still hoping you get in here. Oh, you have an Apple? Oh, I don't know nothing about Macs. Shoot. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. We'll figure it out. I can find out, but I can't find out tonight. So if it works, Christy, the invite's good. You keep coming on. These are your questions. If not, we've got a special guest number 2. We're going to get up in here shortly, and we will ask the same questions to her, and we'll just do part 2 of this another time, hopefully. Hey, Marianne. Welcome in, Marianne. I'm really hoping Christy still gets in here. Anybody know anything about Max? Anybody can help Christy out? If not, I just sent an invite to someone else, and I think we will have that person up shortly. Anyway, regardless, even if she doesn't get in here, let's get over to her channel, Christy's Corner. Give her some love. Give her extra love since it's not working out to get her in here. And let's get her up to 200 subscriptions. We had her at 192 when the stream started. I'm going to see what she's at now. She's at 195. So 3 of you have popped in. Let's get 5 more of you over there to Christy's Corner. And I don't know, Gonzo. She said she's on a Mac and that it said that she had a plugin that was blocked, I think is what she said. So, okay, yeah, see, I'm on Chrome too, but she said she's on a Mac, and Mac is Safari, right? Anyone can tell me what's wrong with her Mac, please? Gonzo said that. Christy just said that the plugin was blocked, I believe is what she said. Yeah, hey, hammer that like button. Super, 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 even more important that we go get her to 200 subs now, guys. Give her some love. It looks less promising that she'll get in here, but I did send that backup invite. Deal. So I just heard from our backup. Not that she's a backup. That sounds horrible. Oh, I gave it away. This is she. Somebody will be in here shortly. So I'm going to get going because I don't want you guys to have to stay forever. You can definitely do Hangout on iPhone or iPad if you have one. Okay, so Dizzy Life for me is saying to you, Christy, I hope you're hearing me, that you can do a Hangout on iPhone or iPad. Hey, thank you, our happy place. Yeah, guys, again, if we don't get her in here, the whole idea, well, one of the main ideas of this is to give some love to other channels and stuff like that. So let's get her to 200. I'm gonna put the link in one more time before the iPhone is giving her an error, she says. Huh. Well, that's the link. I am refreshing to see if she's at 200. Come on, Christy's Corner is still at 195. I need 5 of you who aren't currently subbed to Christy to get over there, get her to 200. I know, right? I wish you could subscribe twice too. So I'm going to start. You guys are going to subscribe to Christy's, and we're going to hope that Christy gets it worked out. Christy, if it doesn't, I will figure out how to do this. I will learn it this week, and we'll get you back on. I hopefully you don't give up and you figure it out. Croc Talk. We'll have Croc Talk one night. So my favorite song as a childhood is I'm going to start with, just because I don't want to make this stream go forever. So I'm going to get going. If Christy works it out, or if secret guest works it out, we'll get it in here. We'll get him in here shortly. But I'm an old guy. I turned 49 Christmas Day, which is actually even older than Jesus. And that's not really older than Jesus, but it's close. And so I'm guessing that the song that reminds me of my childhood, is probably not going to be one that you guys even know very well. I went with Yellow Submarine, and that's by the Beatles. And I went with Yellow Submarine because it actually is something that I have one of those, you know how you have those early memories, and it's of my grandma and my mom. I'm in the back seat. They're in the front seat. I'm like 4, I think. I don't really know. It's one of my first memories that I can come up with. And yeah, Yellow Submarine's on. Guessing you guys don't even know that. I bet how many we got in here? We got 20 in here. I bet less than 5 of you guys have ever heard of Yellow Submarine by the Beatles. Old is relative, right? Send Christy my cell, please. Oh, hold on, everybody. I'm going to send a little help to our friend Christy. Hold on, everybody. I don't want to lose you guys while I pull this off. But we're trying to help out Christy here, so everybody hang out for 1 second. Please, please, please. Christy, if you're still here, I'm going to email you the cell phone of someone who is a friend and willing to help. If you want to text them or give them a call, I'm sure we can get this worked out. I'm sorry, all you guys watching me type here. Just hang out for 1 more second, pretty please. Almost done, I swear. Okay. Hold on, everybody. Hold on, guys. I'm really sorry about this. We're almost done, I swear. Okay, there we go. Almost done, almost done, almost done. All right, Christy, I just sent you an email. Christy. I'm sending you another invite. Maybe it'll work this time. But I just sent you an email. Raphael is going to help you out if you can get a hold of him. It's a screenshot because I was trying to go fast. There you go. I hope it works out. We've got a backup coming up in a minute. I'm way behind in chat, but I'm going to answer the question. So Yellow Submarine, I wouldn't call it my favorite song from my childhood. I'm calling it the song that I remember from my earliest memory. Next song, she asked me, song that I like best from my 20s. That was hard because I was 20 for like almost 10 whole years in my 20s, right? So I went with a whole bunch. But the one that I'm going to tell you guys is Smells Like Teen Spirit, Nirvana, 90s. It was the 90s. Nirvana was huge. The grunge thing was huge. Smells Like Teen Spirit is the first one that pops in my head. I'm going to get caught up in chat while we get 1 or 2 of these guests in here. Pirate Princess Red, you want in? Yes, is he asking me? I am guessing you're asking me. Pirate Princess Red. I don't know if I have your email. Do I have your email, Pirate Princess Red? I'm looking. Pirate Princess Red, look at your IG. All right, let me get caught up in chat. Hey, the Myers, how are you? Myers and the Mouse. Oh, Novel Hug Gonzo. You guys are awesome. Yes, I can hear you from here, Jesse, singing that. Mouse Talks in the House. I'm going to move on. So, childhood, I went with Yellow Submarine. 20 Smells Like Teen Spirit, right? Now, how did she? Let me see how they asked it in here, so I don't so I don't say it wrong. So this one was song that reminds, nope. How did I say that? Oh, hold on. I got another opportunity for another guest. Hold on, guys. This is crazy. I'm glad you guys all haven't left. All left. Oh, I see somebody. Hello, somebody. How are you?
Good. How are you? How's everybody going?
I'm spectacular. Everybody say hello to Alanna Zingano. She was live in Disneyland yesterday. How was your trip?
It was good. We literally just walked in the door. This kind of reminded me of the Mickey's 90th where I'm watching your stream while I was in my Uber.
I remember that. It's funny. I talked to Raphael, cameraman, last night, and he said, "Oh man, hopefully I'll get home." And I thought of that. And then when you said, "Hey, can I come on?" I'm like, "Yeah, can you? Are you here?" So I just sent an invitation to Angela, Pirate Princess Red, too. So we might have 2 guests in the house. Christy, we'll figure this out. We will get Christy back in here for sure. But anyway, let's get, with no more further ado, is that English? So what I'm going to ask you the question she asked me.
Okay.
What song reminds you of your childhood? I went with Yellow Submarine by the Beatles. I'm way older than you. Which song comes to mind?
Well, gosh, I don't know. That's my childhood altogether. Maybe like Magic Carpet Ride or something, Aladdin.
Nice. I like it. All right. And then her next question, the only other one I've answered so far, is song from your 20s. Now, I'm almost 49, so it's a little farther back for me. I just said Smells Like Teen Spirit, Nirvana. I won't mumble any of the words. Which song reminds you of your 20s the most?
Probably like Boots with the Fur, Apple Bottom Jeans. Like that song was so popular and so overplayed when I was like 18, 19. So
I like it.
A little younger than 20s, but right around then. So
that's all right. You know what? I haven't even said thank you for popping in, but thank you for doing this.
Oh, of course. Yeah. Raphael is actually on the phone with Christy right now, doing a little tech support. So as he's helping her, I will help you, and we'll just chat and hang out.
I love it. It'll be fun. I'm already having fun. All right. The next question that she asked me, where did it go? I've got all these things happening, and I'm not a multitasker. All right, here we go. Song that reminds you of that special someone.
Oh, well, that would definitely have to be our wedding for song dance. Frankie Valli. Yeah. So.
That's very nice.
Yeah. Warm and fuzzy feelings, right?
We put Have I Told You Lately That I Love You, Rod Stewart. I think that was actually Paula's choice, but we were talking about this together last night. But I'm going with hers because I just think it works, because I know how much she loves Rod Stewart and it fits. So that's my answer, and I'm sticking with it. What about you guys in chat? You guys have one? As you guys type in the chat, I'm going to ask Alanna the next question, which is, which song reminds you of a good friend?
Is this all music?
This list is all music. The first list is all music.
Okay. Song of a good
friend. Song? Yeah. So you think, well, I give my answer. So my answer is Sweet Dreams, not by the Eurythmics, by Marilyn Manson, because is a tattooed rocker, crazy dude, and he's actually been up on stage with Marilyn Manson, which is not somewhere I would go.
That's so.
He thought so. I'm just glad he lived to tell. But yeah, that's pretty cool. He was actually, it's a funny story. He was overheated and he had a good time. And so he was off to the side in the shade, not where everybody was. And he was sitting next to this old guy. And the old guy was behind him, and he asked him if he needed water, and they struck up a conversation. He finally said, you know, that's my son up there. And he thought he was full of it, and the dude proved it. So he was sitting next to whatever the guy's real name is in real life, Marilyn Manson's dad, and whatever. That's the story that I wasn't there for it, but that's what he said. But he got up on stage because he got picked, so pretty cool.
That's crazy. I went up on stage once as well.
Nice.
But this was not Marilyn Manson, so.
Someone we've heard of?
The same but different.
Same but different, yeah.
I don't know if you guys have heard of him. I just has been rapper that you know, yeah. High school concert.
Do you have one that reminds you of a friend?
One of a friend. How about Roxanne?
Roxanne, I love that one. Nice. Police, very good. All right, so see here, you're at a total disadvantage here because you didn't know you're doing this. A,
right.
B, it took me like an hour and a half to do this list last night, so we're going to give you a little break. So what I'll do now is I'll ask you the question, then I'll give my answer. So you have time to think. How about that? Sound like a deal?
Good. Sounds good.
All right. So the next, and I even got my wife's answer on 99% of these. So if you have that, I don't know, look, I'll just tell you everybody what all of it. How about that?
Okay.
So the next question is somewhere on my phone. Song that reminds you of your mom. Song that reminds you of your mom. And again, when I wrote this one down last night, I was very much hoping my mom would be in here.
Aww.
I will sing it, Mickey's Magic. I'm not sure which one you want me to sing, but it's likely. Oh, Roxanne. I'll be singing. I guarantee it. I'll sing this next one. Do you have one that comes to mind for your mom?
No, let me think about it.
Well, I'll get going with mine. My mom is fine to lie, and it is short people got no reason. I really wish she was here because she'd be mad at me right now. And I see by your face you don't know what that song is.
I don't.
It's a song about short people. It's from the 70s. It is what it is.
Okay.
Okay.
A song that reminds me of my mom. Thinking. I'm so bad with like song names though. That's a hard thing.
That's like I said, I think you're at a huge disadvantage here. It took me a while to come up with my list.
How about, oh God. I don't know. Next question. Skip, come back to me.
Same question, but dad.
Oh, okay. This would be This Magic Moment.
Nice. Boom. You had that one quick. I like it.
Yeah, my dad is a big karaoke fan. So anytime he has the opportunity to do karaoke, he is all about it. And that's one of his go-to easy songs. I could name like 6 songs for that. That's
awesome.
Yeah, so that's easy. My mom doesn't do karaoke, so none that's as easy off the top of the head for her.
Well, I put down Papa Was a Rolling Stone because I love George Michael. He does a great live version of that, and Papa's dad. That's all I could come up with. So if you don't know Papa Was a Rolling Stone, it's awesome. I love that song.
Nice.
Next question. Song that reminds you of your kids.
Well, I don't have any kids. So.
Well, mine is Shut Up Your Face. Do you guys know that one? Dun, 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 dun. Hey, gotta know respect. You guys know that one? Anybody in chat? Yeah, what about siblings? You got siblings?
I do have siblings. Question though, real quick. Am I giving feedback because I'm not using headphones? Anyone in chat real quick? Is it like loud and annoying? You're hearing it twice? Just want to make sure that it's okay because I like really quickly turned on the camera.
Steve's World wants to know the name of the song I just mentioned. Shut Up You Face. It's a kind of a comedy song, early 80s, late 70s maybe. Boy, and make them yeah. It's a Waltogram says you sound fine. Steve World says you sound good. Myers Mel says you sound good. No feedback from Megan. But yeah, it's just an old silly song. If you knew it, you'd be laughing. I should be singing it, but I'm not. All right. So we just sent another invite to Christy. Raphael said it should work out. And I sent one to Angela too, so we'll see what happens there. But I'll just keep moving on the list. Next question was boy band. So Christy wants to know, do you have a favorite boy band song? I went with Bye 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 because that's the only boy band song I could think of, not being a big boy band kind of guy.
Okay, yeah. I grew up with like Backstreet Boys and NSYNC being popular during that time.
Yep.
But I wasn't really into them that much. But if I had to pick like a boy band song, it would probably be one of those catchy tunes by Hanson.
Hanson. Wow. I've heard of them. I'm out on any band like when there's more than one person dancing exactly the same. Like that's a dance routine. It's not like sing. I don't know. Whatever.
So I know Christy came up with these questions, but when I was listening earlier, you were saying how she had the chat, or she had tagged you in a bunch of different things for this. And these are some great questions, Christy, by the way. So I'm just curious as to like how this came about.
So I don't really know. I think other YouTubers tagged her, and then she had to tag a couple people. I don't really know what I'm talking about, but she tagged me in 2 or 3 things. And and yeah, I don't. That's all I know.
Yeah.
She sent them to me. I said I would do it.
I was talking about.
Yep, Mickey's Magic reminded me, and so I sang the Boys to Men, End of the Road. Never heard of End of the Road. I've heard of Boys to Men. New Kids on the Block, best boy band of all time. So Sawyer in the Middle. We need to raise the bar right there. Oh, or obviously Backstreet Boys. I want it. Oh, I do know that. I want it that way. Tell me why. We're talking about boy bands. Next subject, also one that's not going to be easy for me. Favorite country song. I'm going to start again to give you a chance to think. I can actually sing the entire Gambler, so I'm going with The Gambler. And yes, I have sung it. I don't think.
Man, I feel like a woman.
Oh, there you are. There we go. We lost you for a second, but you're back.
Oh, well, I'm country over here.
I know. It was bad timing. Or good timing.
Probably good timing. But yeah, what is that? Shania Twain?
I think so. It was a very pretty
woman. Yeah, I don't really listen to the country, so that's about all I got.
I feel like me and you, both being from North Texas, need to be careful where we say that, but I don't listen to them.
But we're not from Texas, so I can say whatever I want.
I like that. See, that's why I like you right there. Boom. I'm thinking this one's going to be easier for both of us. Favorite pop song? Yeah, Shania Twain.
Favorite pop song?
Ooh, Willie Duvall Parker says, I have friends in low places. All right, that's all I know, that whole song. Yeah, favorite pop song of all time, Ms. Zingano.
Good question. I am going to, I have Christy's email here as well. I think they want me to resend her a new link. So bear with me 1 second while I think about my pop song answer.
Got it. I will answer because the greatest pop song of all time is my favorite pop song of all time. And it's Thriller, because it makes me think of Halloween, and it makes me think of Disney. And it's not Captain EO, but it's pretty dang close to Captain EO. And
that's a good one.
Thank you. Thank you.
I'm trying to figure out if I can share it, but I haven't figured that out yet.
So they're telling me,
I didn't start the stream. I don't think I can.
Hey, Haley. Welcome. So they're telling me that I sent her the wrong email, but I copied and pasted it. But whatever. Let me look again too. Maybe I spelled something wrong or something. So I will try it one more time. Maybe I didn't. No, she pops up. That's definitely hers. She pops up. So I've sent it again.
Okay. Well, we'll cross our fingers this time. How are we doing with her subs? Are we closer now? Everybody. Yeah. Rock your body. Ooh, look at that. Backs.
One more time. We're trying to send some more invites. Hey. 1 second, everybody.
I think it's gonna work this time.
What?
I hear voices.
Hey, how are you?
Finally, yeah, it's working. I think.
I think it's gonna work this time. There we go.
It sounds like you've got your audio on. If you can feel your audio in the background there, because everybody's going to hear you.
Thank you so much for your help.
Hang up, Raphael.
we can hear Raphael and everything. Hi, Raphael. We love you.
Hey.
So, how are you?
Thank you so much for your help.
So,
Hang up, Raphael.
So turn off your audio. We can hear Raphael. You've got some device on that we all hear a second time. Yeah. How are you?
Good. I'm gonna have to mute this real quick.
Yeah. Hold on, everybody. She'll figure it out and she'll mute it, and we'll be all good here shortly.
I am muted.
Yes, we figured it out. I love it. How are you?
I'm good. I was kind of stressing out. I was like, how in the world does this thing work?
We should have done a little dry run today. If the Cowboys weren't having a big game, I would have probably said, hey, let's do a dry run. But it is what it is. But I'm glad you're here now. But you haven't missed much. I don't know what you were able to listen to. First of all, before we move on, Raphael, I love you. Well done. Thanks for your help. He's a great guy.
Thank you so much.
I love it. So we did childhood. We did song from the 20s, kids, boy band, country, and I just did pop song. I said Thriller. Alanna's thinking, what was your song for favorite pop song of all time?
Well, I sang it. And I think I sang it as my exit cue now that we have Christy's Corner on. So I don't want to take away from your guys' collab here. So I will sign off, and I'm so glad that we got you on. So make sure everyone check out Christy's Corner. Make sure you're subscribed to Dole Whip Dad as well. Give them some love. Give this stream a thumbs up. It helps the stream. And thanks for having me. I'm glad we got that to work out.
You're the best.
So much for helping.
You
I think I heard you singing Umbop.
Maybe a little. Yep, maybe a little. So everyone in chat, good to see you. We'll talk to you guys soon, and I'll still be in the chat voting that way then.
You rock. Thank you. Love
all right,
ya.
peace out, my friends. Later.
Well.
Bye.
All right, so it's just me and you now, young lady. Pop song, Thriller for me. What about for you?
Pop song. I wrote my list, and yes, I have horrible handwriting. Pop song is Don't Speak by No Doubt.
Woo, very good. I like them. I like her. I like them. That's a very good choice. Yeah. You want to go back and do childhood 20s, kid one, the boy band and country? All right, go.
Real fast. Takes you back to your childhood, and this song is actually really new. It's not from my childhood, but the words in the song reminds me of my childhood, and it's Raised on It by Sam Hunt.
Nice.
A sad song is Mad World by Gary Jules.
I love that one.
Love song is Die Happy Man by Thomas Rhett.
Okay.
You probably don't know that one.
I do not.
Makes You Want to Dance is Can't Stop This Feeling by Justin Timberlake.
Very good. Very good.
Takes You to Your 20s is Open Your Eyes by Snow Patrol.
Okay.
Reminds of someone. What? Sorry.
No.
I was trying to get through them so we could all be caught up. But if you have a question, go ahead.
Go to town. You're perfect. Keep going.
Okay. Reminds you of someone special. I have two. Summertime by Kenny Chesney, because the first time I went on a field trip. Oh my gosh. I went on a trip with my husband when we were dating. He'd listened to that song a million times. And the other one is My Kind of Crazy by Brantley Gilbert. It was our song at our wedding.
Awesome.
Reminds you of a good friend, Summer Girls by LFO. Your mom is Lion Sleeps Tonight by The Tokens. Your dad is Don't Stop Believing by Journey. And my kids, I have two, X's and O's by Ellie King and Life is a Highway by Rascal Flatts.
Nice. There's a bunch of stuff in there that I like. So Don't Stop Believing comes up in the future on my list. And Mad World is one of my all-time favorite songs, but for me, it'd be by Tears for Fears. They wrote it. It's actually interesting. Their title of their band and many of their songs are all about mental health. And that's one of my favorites by them. I love, love, love that song. And I've argued with my daughter on which version is better because, of course, we both like the one that we grew up on. For me, it's Tears for Fears. Back in the 80s. Mad World, great song. All right, so where are we at? Are we at
boy band?
Well, okay.
Bye. In sync.
Yep. And I even do the hand thing, right? So does that count? Now I'm a boy band guy. What about country?
Country. I heard yours. Yours is Garth Brooks. Mine is All the Pretty Girls by Kenny Chesney.
Oh, I've heard that one actually. So actually mine was The Gambler, but somebody said something about Garth Brooks, so I sang very little of it. But
okay.
For me, it's The Gambler because I don't really know any country songs, but there you go. We actually had I won't story. We're getting caught up. And pop song. Mine was Thriller. Yours is?
Mine was Don't Speak by No Doubt.
Oh, that's right. You already said that. Very good. So I think now we're both at R&B. Is that correct?
Yes.
You first, my lady.
Yeah, by Usher.
Okay. For me, it's When Doves Cry. And I'm not sure if everyone's going to agree that it's R&B, but for me, anything by Prince is awesome. And
I think anything by Prince is R&B. I think the one that I picked is slightly R&B and slightly pop and slightly rap. I think it's all three of them because there's multiple singers in it, and some of them are rap, some of them are R&B.
Sure. Yeah. Well, I mean, R&B is growing. I mean, and sometimes how you define it's different than how other people define it. But for me, it's When Doves Cry. Now, I know everybody in chat's going to want to hear this next one, so I'm going to let you lead on this one too.
Disney.
Yep.
It was really hard to choose between a Lion King song and a Aladdin song, but I went with A Whole New World from Aladdin.
I like that. So I could probably pick 100 and not be lying on this one. It depends on my mood. The whole Lion King album's there. I'll tell you what, the Poppin' soundtrack, I've only heard the 2 songs that they've been playing. Spectacular. I'm really excited about that. But I went with Gaston because it makes me smile every time, cracks me up.
That's a good one.
I chiming in, Circle of Life is going to be, you know what? Seriously, there's 3 or 4 songs on Lion King that are my favorite. And then there's some of the classics, but I went with Gaston just because that was the mood I was in last night when I filled this out.
You filled out all 500 questions.
I stayed up. And then you sent me that message. Oh yeah, no, I'm doing it all. I'm doing country. All right. So the next one I think was movie, not animated. Is that right?
Yes.
You or me?
Go, you.
When Doves Cry, Purple Rain, baby. If it's Prince or George Michael, it's probably going to be on my list a lot.
Mine is Supermassive Black Hole by Muse.
I love Muse. I just saw them. It's been about a year now. Have you seen them live? Spectacular.
I have not seen them live.
Go. If you get a chance, go. They were here in Dallas, and we sat up in the nosebleeds, which I like sitting up in the nosebleeds, honestly. So good. What a show. So good. Love everything by them. What does that take us to?
That takes us to, I think, Road Trip. I may have gotten these out of order, but I think it's Road Trip.
No, I think that's what I got next. So I went with 2 songs because I couldn't narrow it down. I went with U2's Where the Streets Have No Name and Sweet Home Alabama because it depends on my mood.
I like Sweet Home Alabama. I went with Here It Goes Again by OK Go.
It's a fun one.
I like that one a lot. The first time I saw the music video, they were on treadmills, and I was like, that makes sense.
Yeah, that's an amazing video. That was one of the first viral videos, if I remember correct. I think it was.
Yeah, it probably was. They used to play it. I worked at American Eagle in college, and they played the video in the background constantly.
Very cool. So I think that takes us to Relaxing Song. Is that what you have on your list?
Yes, that's what I have next. It says, I Will Be Found by John Mayer.
Oh, very good one. So mine is going to make everybody think I'm a druggie. I'm totally, but Comfortably Numb. Comfortably Numb is one of the great songs of all time. I'm happy, and I don't need the drugs.
I'll have to look that one up. I don't think I've heard it before.
It's good. It's probably older than you. It's definitely older than you are. I think the next one's inspiring song. This one's going to be one that no one, well, very few people know too. Cargo knows it. All right. The next one I'm going to take a break and watch chat because I want to see. So this next one, inspiring song, let me just dive in. This song actually means a lot to me. This song is from a play. This song is totally what I believe. And I'll just say it. It's Impossible Dream, The Quest. It's by a bunch of people. There's a Sinatra version of it. It's from Man of La Mancha. Impossible Dream, The Quest. I love it. I love it. I love it. What say you, chat? And Christy, which song is yours? And it's for the inspiring.
Mine is Hall of Fame by The Script.
I don't know that song.
It's really inspiring. It was actually really hard to pick this one because, believe it or not, Eminem's songs are super inspiring because he came from nothing to something and his music made him that way. And he writes about it in his music. So it was really hard not to pick an Eminem song, but I kind of wanted to keep it family friendly, and none of his songs are family friendly.
You say that. I had a buddy who I used to work with, and he wanted me to get into Eminem, and that's not my style of music. But he was telling me he knows I like positivity and blah, 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 and tried to get me into it, but he sounds so angry. But he's a talented guy.
Yeah.
Talented guy. Sure. Mickey's Magic says, when you wish upon a star. That's a great answer, actually. Huh. Anybody know Dream, the Impossible Dream? You guys don't know it, do you? Laser Cat, you have a great night. Sleep well, my friend. All right, that takes us to party song?
Yes, party song.
Mine is Celebration because it's just fun. And Cool and the Gang is awesome.
Celebrate good times. Come on, is it that one?
Mm-hmm. I didn't go on the stage like Alanna did, but I was on the stage with my hands for them playing that song. It was pretty fun. How about you?
Mine is House Party by Sam Hunt.
Nice. My daughter, who I doubt is watching, but she's in the other room, loves Sam Hunt. You mentioned him a couple times. Marianne says, Robert Goulet. There you go. Wake up and be happy. Still lurking. Wonderful style. Thanks, guys. You guys in chat. So while we take a 10-second break here, thank you guys so much. I don't think the numbers have gone down. I haven't looked at Christy's channel yet, but please, here, I'm going to put the link in there again. I really like her channel. She's really sweet. She's got a sweet family. She's got some great videos. She walked Disney Springs. That's the one that pops into my head that I really enjoyed. Get over her channel. Give her some love. I'm not going to let anyone leave until we get her to 200 subscribers. So I'm going to refresh and see what she's at. We're still at 195 people. So get over there and subscribe to her. There's the link. Willie DeVal Parker says, we will rock you. I feel like we might have a little queen on my list later, but let's get to hers. Are we at Christmas song?
We are at, yes, Christmas song. I think you already know mine.
I think a lot of people probably know my Jose. Welcome. Mine is George Michael's Last Christmas. Not only is it my favorite Christmas song, but it's probably in my top 5 favorite all-time songs. I love that song so much. What about you? Mine is
Christmas, Baby Please Come Home, the Michael Bublé version.
Oh, I love him. He's so good. I like that one a lot. Good answers. This is fun. What about Halloween song?
Halloween song, the song that was on your list, and it's Thriller by Michael Jackson.
I like it. So my Halloween song is actually by my all-time favorite band, who most of you won't know is Oingo Boingo, but many of you will know as Danny Elfman, because you're Disney people. Danny Elfman being the former lead singer of Oingo Boingo, Dead Man's Party. I love everything about Oingo Boingo. If you don't know Danny Elfman's soundtracks, check him. You do. He wins all the awards. He's my favorite. Oh, we got Halloween. I Put a Spell on You. That's not bad. Yeah, Walter Graham's Danny Elfman. I love him. You can't see it right now because I've got this, but I've got his autograph on my wall right there. Trust me. This is fun. All right, so that takes us to Summer Song. This was a hard one for me. Summer Song, Christy, which one's yours?
Mine is Vacation by Thomas Rhett.
Oh, so that's weird.
Is that your?
My wife's is Vacation by the Go-Go's. I don't know who Thomas Rhett is. Is it a remake or is that a different song?
I don't know. I don't think it's a remake, but it could be.
Vacation, all I ever wanted. Walter Graham says Danny Elfman. Destination Chronicle says Oingo Boingo. I knew I liked you guys. Pirate Princess Red says, woo, Oingo Boingo. I sent you an invite, Angela. I don't know if you got it, but I sent it. Vacation by the Go-Go's, right? Or it's almost Halloween. Panic at the Disco. I was There's also a couple. I was going to do Bela Lugosi's Dead by Bauhaus. Early 80s. Oh, Beach Boys. I like it. So Beach Boys are one of my favorite. I almost went with California Girls, but that wasn't my favorite summer song by them. But I digress. Mine was You Make My Dreams Come True by Hall & Oates. And I love that song. I love that band. I don't know really why I thought of it as a summer song, but I love that song and I love that band. And so there you go. That's what I went with. You Make My Dreams Come True. This is fun. I'm glad you got. So again, everybody in chat, thanks for sticking around. Christy, thanks for not giving up and getting in here. Raphael and Alanna, thanks for hooking us up. I'm having fun. We're an hour in. I hope nobody's bored in chat. I'm not bored. Are you still good to go, Christy? Because I don't want to assume on a. Can I keep you forever?
Oh no, I'm good to go. Good.
Awesome. You're Tennessee, right? So same time. It's 9 p.m. here. We're Central Time. Okay, that's
Central Time.
I think this next one was, how did you ask it? Like, remind you of your own personality, something like that. How did you ask this one?
I answered it. So there's always one or two songs that come on the radio, and I'm like, that fits my personality perfectly. So the one that stuck out the most was actually Wild Child by Kenny Chesney. And
that's fun.
It's not talking about like someone that's super wild. It's just kind of talking about somebody that just likes to go with the flow, can't stay in one place, wants to be everywhere. And that's kind of like me. I'm a Sagittarius, so it makes sense.
I love it. All right, just check Christy's channel. She's at 196. We need 4 more people. 4 more people get over to her channel and hit the sub button. Mine for personalities, Don't Stop Believing by Journey. I love Journey. I love that band. I love those lyrics, and I like positivity. So boom, Don't Stop Believing was an easy pickup for me. Next is Breakup Song. This was a little hard for me because I haven't broke up with anybody since like high school. So, or I guess college. So which one did you pick?
I have 2 on that one, and Break Up in a Small Town by Sam Hunt and Break Up with Him by Old Dominion.
I've never heard either of those, but I'm sure they're awesome. I went with somebody that I used to know by Gautier. I love that song. It doesn't remind me of a breakup because it came out when I was very happily married. I don't have a song that I really remember as a breakup song, so I just went with, like you did, I guess, a song that talks about breaking up, which I guess makes more sense, right? But I love that song. Gautier is a great, that's just a great song. Catching up in chat. Somebody's married to Johnny Depp. Nice. Don't stop believing. Oh, but Raphael, hold on, Raphael. Okay, all right, boom. There you go. I don't know what you guys are talking about, but now you got a blue wrench. All right, next comes something that I can't even read. What was that next subject? I wrote very messy.
From Before You Were Born, a song you liked from before you were born.
Well, which one did you pick? What did you pick?
Oh, sorry. I was like, I thought I heard something and went away. I picked You're So Vain by Carly Simon.
Ah, that's a good one. I went with Somewhere Over the Rainbow. I love that song. It's one of the great songs ever, and it was a long time ago. All right. That takes us to...
favorite song to sing to, I think.
To sing to? I don't think I had that one. On
the spot.
Yeah, that's okay. Oh, I think I lost you there. Are you still there?
Yeah, I'm here.
All right. I don't know if I missed that answer. Which one did you pick for that one?
I picked Stars Tonight by Lady Antebellum. Are you there? I think we went out.
There you go. Nice. What's that?
It went out for a second. I couldn't hear you.
I don't know. I'll go with Careless Whisper, which is definitely on my answers coming up. Careless Whisper, I sing 100% of the time. Cargo says Somewhere Over the, yes. Israel Kokakaka, yes. I love that version of Somewhere Over the Rainbow. I love all versions of Somewhere Over the Rainbow. Was all right for a while.
A question for us.
Go ahead.
when was the last live singer you guys saw? You go first.
Oh, I see. Oh boy, the last concert I went to, is that what he's asking?
Yes.
I don't know. I know the next concert. I know the concert I just bought tickets for that I don't even want to go to. No, I don't. Oh, it doesn't matter. I saw Muse was like a year ago. Who was it? Let me think. I like concerts. I go to concerts. I used to go to concerts all the time. Muse was like a year and a half ago. Who have I seen since? The most recent? Is that what the question is?
Yeah, the last one you saw.
Well, I don't think it's Muse, but I can't think of what I've seen since. That was like a year and a half ago when they were in Dallas. I guess it was Muse. It doesn't feel right. I feel like I'm lying. I've had to have gone to one. Ooh, Fall Out Boy, but is that Megan? Nice. Jose's never been to a concert. Oh, Erika, Careless Whisper is awesome. I got to see that live back in the day. What about you? I think I'm lying to them when I say Muse. I don't think that's true. I think I've been to one since then. But
mine is this past summer we went to go see Kenny Chesney, and his opener was Thomas Rhett and Old Dominion. So I got to see
good. That's very cool. I don't know a lot of country people, but I did see he's hugely popular. He was the dad in the football movie with the tackle and the mom. Oh my gosh. Doesn't matter.
Can't think of
that would be the only country. Yeah, I can't think of it. Doesn't matter. Our happy place said Depeche Mode. Our happy place, me and you are on the same wavelength. Raphael, I feel like I lied. I feel like I'm gonna have to think about that one. I've probably gone to a concert more recent than that. Pirate Princess Red with the Marilyn Manson. Dang. Did you hear my Marilyn Manson story with my buddy? Interesting. All right, that brings us to which one?
Feel Good song.
What's our next subject? Oh, I think I lost you again. Oh, there you are. No, I lost you, but you're back. Yeah, Feel Good song, is that what you said?
Yep.
Oh, I think I'm losing Christy, everybody.
I'm still here.
Oh, there you are. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Mine's On Top of the World by Imagine Dragons.
So is this Feel Good song?
Yeah.
Excellent. Okay. All right. So yeah, here it is. Okay. So I've got Don't Stop Believing.
That's a good one. It's a really good one.
Life, Be Up Before You Go. Yeah, I got a bunch on that one. That's a kind of my jam. And that brings us to Sexy?
Sexy song.
Okay. There's a bunch here. Wicked Game, Chris Isaac. Love that song. Super sexy video. Need You Tonight, In Excess. I love that song. And I put Somebody to Love, George Michael. I love that song. So I couldn't pick one. I went with all three. What about you?
Come Over by Kenny Chesney.
Nice. So are you guys hearing her clear? Because she's breaking up a little bit for me. Cargo says Wham, and I love Wham. So I use my Google Home as my alarm every morning and to annoy my wife. And it's generally George Michael and Wham waking me up because that is my jam. I mean, I think I'm actually quite young, but on this side, very old. The dad said, Walking on Sunshine. Ooh, that's a good one. Pirate Princess Red says, have you ever really loved a woman by Bryan Adams? Nice. Okay, so our happy place is all clear. Good.
Yeah.
So that will bring us to what? Is this our high school song?
Graduation year.
So mine was 1988. What year was yours?
2001.
I'm so old. So which song was yours in 2001?
It is Hanging by a Moment by Lifehouse.
Ooh, I love that song. That's a great pick. I love that one. So for all you in chat, I'm not always right, but this time I'm 100% right. 1988, the greatest year for music since Beethoven, man. So this was a hard one for Beethoven. So it was hard for me. When It's Love by Van Halen, love that one. Hands to Heaven by Breathe, not a very popular song, but Hands to Heaven by Breathe, super great song, but I had to go with Faith. Some people say it's from 87, some people say it's from 88, but Faith by George Michael. I want to sing right now, but I won't, so people don't leave the chat. But I love that song, which takes us to reminds you of what?
Of your college days.
Ah, yes. I went with Smells Like Teen Spirit again, Nirvana. How about you?
well, Nirvana Smells Like Teen Spirit was going on when I was in like elementary school.
She just call me old.
A praise chorus by Jimmy Eat World is the one that I picked.
Oh. Yeah, my daughter loves Jimmy Eat World. That's a good one. And I think that takes us to the end, but the biggest one, all-time favorite song, is that correct?
All-time favorite song is the last one on this list.
And which one's yours?
Drive by Incubus.
Ooh, that's a good one. I like that. For me, it's Careless Whisper by Wham. Who is that? Cargo in there talking about Wham? Oh, 88 Sweet Child of Mine. That's a good one. Raphael, good night. Thanks again for helping out. It looks like Raphael's got to get out of here. I know he's been traveling today. I appreciate it. I haven't been keeping up in chat, but every time I pop in there, there's something fun about a song. It makes me happy. But yeah, for me, Wham, and then George Michael. But Careless Whisper, I think it just passed Imagine as the most played radio song of all time. I read that somewhere. I don't really know how they know that. Very, very cool. Now, I did another music list that you sent me for the 10 years in our 20s.
Yeah.
So mine starts in 80 and ends in 90. Do you want to do that one next?
Yeah, let me get to it. I wrote all of these down.
So chat, the next list that she sent me that we're going to do right now, 10 questions. For me, it's my favorite song from each year from 1980 to 1990. For her, it'll be 10 different years. Does that make sense? I feel like that. I hope that makes sense.
So do you just want to do all of yours first, and then I'll do all of mine?
I can do that. So you know what? I did this wrong though, didn't I? Was it for in my 20s?
It was from the age of 10 to the age of 20.
Okay, good, because that's what I did. Okay, I thought I screwed up there for a minute. So yeah, so 1980, I was 10. The best song, in my opinion, from 1980 was Crazy Little Thing Called Love. How's it going, Chills TV? In 81, Just Can't Get Enough was great by Depeche Mode, but I actually went with In the Air Tonight. I love that song. 82, Save a Prayer by Duran Duran and Man Eater by Hall & Oates. 83, Separate Ways and Faithfully by Journey. 84, Careless Whisper. But When Doves Cry, People Are People, and Blasphemous Rumors, all great songs. 85, A View to a Kill, Shout, Raspberry Beret, and I'm Your Man by Wham. 86, You Can Love a Bad Name by Bon Jovi. Why Can't This Be Love by Van Halen, and Kiss by Prince. 87, Faith, George Michael, With or Without You, U2. Still haven't found what I'm looking for, U2, Need You Tonight, In Excess. 88, I put When It's Love by Van Halen, because I put Faith in 87 on that one. 89, 18 a Life by Skid Row in 1990. Great year, Nothing Compares to You, Enjoy the Silence, Blaze of Glory, Praying for Time, George Michael, Suicide Blonde, and Personal Jesus. That was more than one, because I like a lot of that music. How about you? Let's hear yours.
Mine went from 1993 to 2003, and mine are probably totally different, and they are totally different. My 1993 is Creep by Radiohead.
Oh, one of my all-time favorite songs. I love that song. 94
is Basket Case by Green Day. 95 is I'll Be There For You by the Rembrandts.
Good one.
96 is A Long December by Counting Crows. 97 is Jumper by Third Eye Blind. 98 is Real World by Matchbox 20. 99 is Drive by Incubus. 2000 is Kryptonite by Three Doors Down. 2001 is Not Myself by John Mayer. 2002, Lose Yourself by Eminem. 2003, Collide by Howie Day.
I like a lot of those songs. That's a great list. This is fun. Very good. What about you guys in chat? I asked in chat, all-time favorite song. Ooh, Mickey's Magic. I love that song so much. Rosa likes Hall & Oates and Journey and Wham. We Are Buds. Love those. Bohemian Rhapsody. I haven't seen the movie yet. Oh, I gotta go see that. Paradise by Dashboard Light. I don't know that. All-time favorite song is hard to answer. I agree. Careless Whisper for me, but it is hard to pick. Now, that is the prep I did. I did those two last night. I didn't do the others, but I skipped the Disney one because I thought I could probably do that one on the fly. Although, now that I say that out loud, I have my doubts.
So there's, I think, 2 Disney ones, and I think a good one for you would be the Magical Holiday. Maybe not that one. I think there's one, your next Disney trip one. That one might be You're going
I
next
did,
week.
but I thought, well, here I don't have it in front of me, but if you want to ask, I'll answer as long as you answer your answer too.
Okay.
And while she's getting ready for that, guys, go make sure you subscribe to Christy's Corner channel. I'm going to put her link in here again. I'm hoping we get her to 200 tonight. And
Everybody
I'm going
in chat should answer these too.
All right. So she wants chat to answer too. I like that a lot. So we're a couple way to get her at 200. Here's that link. Rosa says last Christmas. So she's going to ask questions for me. I'm going to make her answer. And then I want to hear it from chat too. I'm ready.
Okay. It's called Upcoming Disney Trip Tag. And the first question is, when are you going to Disney?
A week from yesterday. So our tickets are for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday and Friday or something like that. And we're driving. So we leave Saturday morning and I can't wait. Hey, James Cox, how are you? Everybody say hi to James Cox. He is awesome. He has a great community of YouTubers. He supports YouTube channels, not unlike what we're doing right now for Christy's Corner, but he's good. I am a creator in the house. James, you honor me for being here, buddy. I'm glad you're here. Go check out his channel, everybody.
Hi, James.
And everybody in chat. So I already forgot the question. Oh yeah.
You already answered it. When are you going? And you said a week from yesterday. Mine is November 23rd through December 1st of 2019.
Nice. Ooh. Ooh. Wait a minute. Wow. See.
339 days away.
Yeah, I did. I had to do that. I got thrown off there for a minute. You did the math for me. Well, I hope it goes fast. I can't. It's funny. I was telling my wife I was on my Instagram and I was looking at people's Walt Disney World trips, and I do that every day. But I looked at it today, and I'm like, oh man, I get to go see that in a week. Oh man, and so I'm so ready. It's been too long. All right, next.
Where are you staying?
Saratoga Springs. We are staying at Saratoga Springs. Our first time ever as a DVC member, Disney Vacation Club. Never been part of that before. Paid for a year, going to use it. Our home resort is the Polynesian, but we didn't get dates for that. I think because we were going so close to Christmas, and it doesn't bug me at all because I want to try them all. So yeah, in chat, what about you guys? January 8th for Mickey's Magic. Yeah, oh man, we miss each other by about a month, 4 weeks.
So we're saying, this is actually kind of a funny story. I booked the next year's trip before this year's trip, and I booked it for the beach club.
Oh, nice.
When we got back from our current trip, our most recent trip from Animal Kingdom Lodge, we decided to change it back to Animal Kingdom Lodge because we loved it so much. So now we're
I hear that's so fun. I want to stay there too.
The next question is, are you going to make a window display? This is simple for me. It's no.
So I never have. The answer to that will be if my kids want to, we will. I won't be, but they might. It's kind of a fun idea. We've never done it before. Maybe. What about you guys in chat? Do you guys do window displays on your trips to Disney? I know that's a popular thing. Remember the first couple of years we stayed on property, I had no idea why everybody was doing that, and now I know it's a thing.
So the next question is Magic Band color and any customization.
Oh, I love that question, and I can tell you why I love that question. Hold on one second. I did my my Vlogmas today by basically interviewing my daughter Reagan, opening up our mail from Disney, and it was our 4 Magic Bands. My color is blue. The other 3 are pink. They all picked pink. But yes, I will be using. Where did it go? I have a bunch. Well, I have 4 or 5. I don't know what I do with it. 4 or 5 Magic Bands that I collect, and mine will be the Tiki Room. I got a 35th anniversary Tiki Room. I know it was here. I showed everybody on the chat last night. I want to show you, but I can't find it. Whatever. It's a Tiki Room 35th, I think, anniversary Magic Band, and I love it. But I've got a few. I'll probably bring them all.
So the one I have
what about you?
on our app, our My Disney Experience app, is green for me because I had a purple one the year before last. But the one that I used this year, because we made reservations before December 15th, we got this. And I think I'm just going to use the same one because it's really cool. It's got all 4 parks on it.
I love that. That's neat. Awesome.
What? Sorry.
No, that's okay. I'm answering James' question. James wanted to know Disneyland or Disney World. Which one do I prefer? And have you been to Disney? No, okay. Disney in any other country you're planning it. So I answered with Disney World, and that's kind of a sore subject in my house. So we're from Southern California. So we used to go to Disneyland all the time. Now that we're in Texas, kind of equidistant, but we go to Disney World now. I can tell you why easily. 4 parks versus 2, and really 1.5. So I like Disney World better by a lot, but my family wants to punch me in the neck for saying that. That said, and he also asks, have I been to any in Europe? I have not yet, but I will. I want to go to all of them. What about you, James? Have you been to anyone? To all of them or any of them? Or I think I had talked to you about Disney once before, James. I don't think you were a big Disney fan. I hope I'm wrong. So I want to know from chat, do you guys customize your magic bands? And what's your favorite park? James wants to know, and so do I. I love your magic band. That is so cool.
Thank you. So yeah, I don't customize them. This was actually the one that was sent to me. And my husband doesn't see the point customizing them, and I don't really, since we don't go very often. But if we were to go, say, 3 or 4 times a year, I probably would customize.
So I don't actually customize mine, but I've bought a few of the. Hey, Haley, welcome back. I buy some of them. I collect some of them. I've traded for some of them. I just like it. For me, it's like a collectible. And I'm really kind of wondering where my tiki room one is now that we're talking about it. But anyway,
you'll find it in like 5 minutes.
I hope so.
Are you attending during the holiday or special events?
Yes, we just got tickets for Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party. One of the reasons we're going this time of year. Last year, well, 2 years ago we went in October. Last year we went in November because of the 5K. There's my medal. And this year we're going to Christmas because I love Christmas and I love Disney and we want to do them together. And so, yeah, we're going on purpose to go to Mickey's Very Merry. I'm already upset that we don't have tickets for 2 nights. It looks amazing. I can't wait. I'm so excited about it. What about you guys in chat? Have you been to Mickey's Very Merry? I hear it's amazing. I can't wait.
I've never been to Mickey's Very Merry, and unfortunately, I don't get to go to it again. I don't get to go to it next year because we're going the week of Thanksgiving, and they do not have the party during Thanksgiving week. But I will get to be there for the Thanksgiving parade.
Well, that's cool. Yeah, I'm not a big parade guy, but I love the is it Boo to You? I guess they call it Boo to You, the Halloween one.
Yes.
And I hear the Christmas one's really good, so I guess I'll have to check it out.
So the next question is park you were most excited to visit.
Oh, that's hard. All of them is not a fair answer, right? I would say, so, no, that's, okay, no, it's actually, more I think about it, it's easy. Epcot. And Epcot, because it's my favorite, I love them all, but also World Showcase at the holidays. So I love Christmas, as I've said a few times. I love cultures. I love Epcot in general. I love World Showcase in general. But to walk around World Showcase and see how those countries celebrate Christmas, I mean, yeah, shoot, it gets me excited even telling you. So yeah, so Epcot. At first I thought I couldn't answer that one, but then it got easy. What about you? Which one's is your favorite?
Hands down, Epcot.
Because
for one, I've only ever been during the Food and Wine Festival, and I'm excited to experience new foods from all the countries and see how they decorate for the holidays.
Oh, exactly. Right up my alley there, yeah. I was in the chat. We did a little trivia earlier on a Disney Life for Me's channel, and she just asked one question or 2 questions. It might have been another night, doesn't matter. And it was about how they decorated at World Showcase for Christmas, and it got me all excited for my trip. I can't wait. So I totally know what you mean.
So the next question is Magic Kingdom Land. What lands, the Magic Kingdom lands, which are you most excited about?
Adventureland always. I love Adventureland. I'm an Adventureland guy. I love the Jungle Cruise. In Disneyland, I love Indiana Jones. I love Dole Whip. I collect a lot of Disney stuff, but I can't not buy it if it says Adventureland on it. So Adventureland. How about you?
I actually picked Main Street because I don't feel like I spent enough time on Main Street. And I know that's not technically a land, but when I've always just kind of skipped past it so that I could get to the rides.
Really? Wow. So when I was a kid, I didn't want to go to Main Street because it just meant, you know, everybody was shopping and I didn't get to do stuff. But now we spend a lot of time on Main Street, mostly, I don't know why, I guess because we like all this stuff. I mean, I don't like to shop, but you can put me in the Disney store and I'm a happy guy. Well, Main Street's kind of the Disney store on steroids, so I love it. And they've got those corn dogs that are amazing.
I haven't had the corn dogs. I've had the Dole Whip in Adventureland, and it was really good. I had the Dole Whip swirl there, and it was really good.
Love it. Love it.
The next one, snack you want to eat. I'm pretty sure ours is going to be the same for this.
Well, mine's the true answer is all of them, but I'm going to go with Dole Whip because if I don't, people will yell at me. But I love all of them. But yeah, Dole Whip, Dole Whip, Dole Whip. It's one of the first things I don't plan my trips. Most people plan my trips, but yeah, we're going to mosey our way over to Dole Whip. There's no doubt. Probably 4 or 5 times.
So mine's the Dole Whip swirl because I did try the Dole Whip the year before last when we were in Animal Kingdom, and I wasn't crazy about the Dole Whip, but I love the Dole Whip swirl. And then I'm super excited to try any of the holiday foods that they have in World Showcase.
Yeah, me too. I'm so excited about trying stuff I haven't tried before. And
the next one, I think there's only like, there's a couple more. Souvenir you want to buy.
All of them, but specifically the exclusive Mickey's Very Merry Party stuff. That said, I always have an idea on what I want to buy, and then I get there and I learn of something else. Like, so I don't plan like my trips like most people do, but one of the things I do is I hold back my Disney gift cards until the last day. I don't want to spend it all and then want some other stuff. But Mickey's Very Merry has stuff that's just for that time, and I'm sure I'm going to buy Disney pins that say Christmas on them in some way. Maybe, well, like, so I can get that down.
I think it's cutting out, maybe.
Last year's Jingle Cruise pin is right there, but I don't want to pull down the whole tree. That was my favorite one from last year's trip. So something with Christmas and Disney pin wise is probably what I'll end up loving the most. But I don't know. There's a Food and Wine shirt I got 2 years ago that I love. It's just something that I love that because of that trip I'll pick up.
So mine are the Christmas pins. I want to see all the Christmas print pins and get some. And most likely what I'll do is probably watch some YouTube videos on all those pin unboxings and stuff for the holidays and pick the ones that I want from there. So
Corey Fiasco is in the chat, and he's a Disney pin nut too. A lot of people in this chat are Disney pin nuts, but he's got some great videos about his pins.
Yeah, watch his videos, and Disney Kitty and Forever Disney. They're all of them open a ton of pins, so I'm always watching them to see which ones I want.
Love it, love it.
Restaurant you want to try?
Oh, okay. Let's try one I haven't been to yet. Boy, there's a lot. Oh boy, I don't even know. There's so many. Let me think. Oh my gosh, I don't even think I could get it down to 20. I don't know. There's so many. Let me think of one specifically. What about you guys in chat? Which one that you want to check out if you haven't been there yet? I will go with, it's going to be one of the ones in Epcot because I've done very few in Epcot. I don't know. I hear the Tapan Edo. Am I pronouncing that? I heard that Japanese one's great. One of my daughters loves Japanese food. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. Tapan Edo. Am I saying that right, chat? I don't know. I don't know. I'm gonna wimp out on you and give you a big I don't know. There's so many. I hear the breakfast in the French Pavilion. I don't even know the name of the restaurant there. It's amazing.
Yeah, the breakfast is so good. It's like a little quick place.
I've heard it's amazing. I don't know. I really don't know. All of them.
So mine is California Grill. We do 2 table service credits each time we go. And the past 2 times we've done Cinderella's Royal Table. And I'm hoping this time that we can get a reservation for California Grill.
My wife is really good at getting the last second reservation. She'll get on there and people will give up their reservations. And last year we got into be our guest that way. But we'll probably end up getting lucky on it. Corey says getting dinner at Forever Disney next week. That's awesome. Willie says the Rams are losing. You ate there last night, Corey? And so he says to say it Tep and Edo. Okay. Victoria and Albert's. I've not been there yet. Yak and Yeti. I've also not been there. Well, and what's the other one in Animal Kingdom? We had reservations for that, and then we dumped those last year. I love it. Yeah. Okay. So Happy Place says do California Grill. James Cox says, what about the Diamond Horseshoe? I have eaten there many times. We're talking about in Disneyland. Yes, I've done a lot in that.
I think the other one in Animal Kingdom you're thinking of is Tusker House. We went there last year, and the interactions with the characters is really good, but I wasn't too crazy about the food. But I think it's because we went so late. It was like 9-something at night.
Yeah, and I'm not gonna lie, I love character interactions. So, and my kids don't let me stand in those lines. Isn't that backwards? Right? The other way around. But yeah, if I can get a character interaction. Oh, and there's another one you made me think of. The one with Stitch at the Poly.
Ohana.
Ohana? Yeah, okay. I didn't feel right. Ohana. I've not done that one. We might do that this year.
We do Ohana.
Corey says it's so good. You've got to go there. Talking about the California Grill, right? Is that what we're talking about? Then Corey, what's that?
Ohana. We go there every like the first.
Oh no! Did we lose her? I see Christy, but I don't. I think she's frozen on the screen. I hope she comes back.
You're frozen on the screen right now too.
There you go. Now I hear you. Do you hear me again?
Yes. So the next one is ride you are most looking forward to.
Ride that I'm most looking forward to?
Mm-hmm.
My favorite ride is Expedition Everest. If the Jungle Cruise is Disney, you know what? I don't know. Something at Mickey's Very Merry with a Christmas overlay. I don't know. I really loved Jungle Cruise as Jingle Cruise last year. So something with a Christmas overlay is what I'm going to be excited about. But I'm excited about Expedition Everest because it's my favorite.
So for me, I have 2, and the first one is the Pirates ride. I think I rode it 7 times, maybe 6 or 7 times last year or this year actually. And then the Pirates of the Caribbean, and then Flight of Passage. I really loved it. We rode it twice this year. And I think it has the factor of the smell, because both those have smell incorporated, and I just love them.
I totally agree with that. That's such a good point. Corey has a coupon code or whatever for one of the companies that sells those candles, and I've pretty much told all my relatives, hey, you're not sure what to get me, and you got to mail me something. Give me some of those candles, because I love the Disney smells too, and you're totally right about that ride. I love it.
Corey, hook the chat up with that discount code. I think I used it recently, actually.
He does. He's got it on a couple videos, I believe. Corey and Haley are having political talk in the chat. Good night, James. Thanks for being here, buddy. I really appreciate you stopping in. Yeah, okay, there you go. He says Magic Candle Company. They're so great. I've not bought any from any of the companies that do it. I think that will probably happen this December, although I got to get going. Oh, there you go. Okay, so we just Corey15 at checkout. So there you go, chat and everyone. Well, me too, and you. Corey15 at, okay, let me say it right. Magic Candle Company. Throw the link in there, Corey, if you want. And oh, do you need a wrench to do that? I don't really know what I'm doing with all this moderator stuff, but I'll throw that wrench in there. Here, I'll throw it to Haley too because I see her. You want to?
So their best scents are, in my opinion, their best scents are Banshee and Flying Over Africa.
Oh, that sounds good. See, that makes me happy. I can't quite smell it, but I'm excited about it.
So is there one ride that you want to avoid? Because that's the next question.
Nope. I love them all. Nope. Oh, yeah, there is. I don't like spinning around. Teacups. I don't do the that's why. If my kids want to do teacups, I'll do it. And Reagan wants to do teacups, but I don't. Yeah, I won't on purpose go on anything that spins around. It's just not that fun.
For me, it's a small world, and it's only because the 2 times I've ridden it, we've gotten stuck because a boat or two in front of us had people that needed assistance getting off, and you're stuck there the whole time listening to the music over and over and over again.
So I hear that. I believe that's one of the ones that has a Christmas overlay. So I will want to do that. I will say that I like the one in Disneyland much more than the one at Disney World. And it was my grandma's favorite. So got to go because it was my grandma's favorite. There you go. Corey put the link in the chat. So yeah, smash that link. Go buy me a candle. No, I'm just kidding. And use Corey15 at checkout. I think that gets you a deal and or gets him a little dollar and shoot, help a YouTuber out, man. I like it. You know what? I will do that. Hold on. I mean, you asked me anything, but I'm going to write down that code. Hopefully so he gets a little dollar.
So while you're writing down that code, the next question is most excited about in Hollywood studios?
On my trip or because Star Wars Galaxy's Edge is what I'm most excited about there, but it won't be there.
On your trip.
Okay. Wow, a lot. I love that park a lot. But I'm going to go with interacting with the stormtroopers and the Star Wars characters. And for a bunch of reasons, I love it. But last time I was there and my daughter Peyton was approached by some stormtroopers and I'm doing my thing, right? I'm videoing like a good dad wannabe vlogger does. And I'm getting the whole thing, I think. And it's a great interaction. It's so funny. And I noticed that I wasn't videoing. And the whole thing was so great, and I wanted to have it forever. And it was a total idiot dad moment. So, yeah, I'm going to stand there with my kid until some stormtrooper comes and talks to her. What about you?
Mine is, so we're going November of next year, and I really, really hope that Galaxy's Edge is open by then. So, because that is what I'm most excited about. If it's not open, then probably meeting with Kylo Ren, because I love the meet and greets with Kylo Ren.
Those are good, aren't they? I love that.
So
and Chewbacca, have you done Chewbacca?
Yeah, Chewbacca's awesome too. I like him.
BB-8 was a good one too. I like that.
Yeah, BB-8 is good. And I did not realize BB-8 was interactive until my daughter went up to him and started messing with him, and he was interacting with her.
So I've got a mini little story. I'll go fast, but my daughter was wearing a dark side shirt. I think I said this in chat just the other day. And BB-8's her favorite. Like, we went to see it for her. She was so excited. And BB-8 was scared because of her shirt. And so we have a plan. I should have said that as my answer now that I think about it. She'll be wearing a BB-8 shirt. If she doesn't have it, we'll buy it. And they're going to make friends because it's been a whole year-long thing.
I should get one of those shirts for my daughter. She has, I think she has a Flight of Passage shirt, but she doesn't have a BB-8 one. She would love it though. So I know that you're probably going to have the same answer for this one. Parade you want to watch, but you're not going to be able to watch the one you want to watch while you're there because it's not Halloween. But is there a specific parade you want to watch?
Yeah, Christmas one. I don't know what they call it. It looks awesome. I like the silly reindeer. So again, if I'm not a big parade guy, but Disney parades are awesome. If Mickey's Very Merry Parade, I hear is great. So that one.
I just put Thanksgiving parade, since they have one parade on Thanksgiving Day, and it's pretty much, from what I've watched, it's the same parade that they have every day. They're just in Thanksgiving pilgrim costumes.
That's cool. That's very fun.
So the next question is fireworks you are excited for.
The Jingle Bam, Jingle Boom. I'm probably saying it wrong. One at Hollywood Studios. It's they do it right there, man. They do the Star Wars one they did. What we saw last year was amazing, but the Jingle Boom, Jingle Bam, not really sure if I'm saying it right. That one looks good, and I'll definitely be watching that. All right, Pirate. Be well. Hopefully see you again.
There's only 2 questions left, so that's good. Disney
Alrighty.
pin you are most excited to buy.
Disney pin I'm most excited to buy?
Mm-hmm.
Something at Mickey's Very Merry that's exclusive to that. I'll probably buy the Jingle Cruise pin if they have one, because I really like the Jungle Book and Christmas. I like that overlay. They've had that pin the last few years, so if they have that one, that one.
Oh, I lied. There's more than 2 questions left. Sorry. Everybody was getting excited that there were only 2 left. I just put holiday pins on mine too.
Yep.
The next question is Epcot Pavilion you're most excited to visit.
Oh. Corey says Baymax Donut Shop one. I'm telling him I just saw that one online. That is an awesome looking one. I love them all. Which one am I most excited about? I've never done the Candlelight Processional, and that's in the American one, so I've never seen the Candlelight Processional. I'll go with that one, I guess, but that feels fake. Either the American one for Candlelight Processional or France, because I have not spent much time in France, and I want to check it out. Haley says France and Morocco. Morocco's great, right?
So
yeah,
I spent a lot of time in France my first time there, but we didn't this last time. So mine would be France and Germany. And the only reason Germany's on there is because my dad was actually born in Germany. So I kind of like to see what the Christmas is like there.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to that in each and every one of them. I'm so excited. Okay, so yeah, Corey just said Impressions to France is a must-do. Is that the movies? I don't know why we've not spent time in the France Pavilion, but that's the one I'm most excited about. I don't know. We just skip over it, not on purpose, but not this year. Soon.
So the next question is face character you want to meet. So there's a face character and a non-face character. I'm assuming the face character is the one that you can see their face, and the non-face character is one with like a Mickey or something, or vice versa, something along those lines.
Okay, so definitely one of the Mickey's Very Merry Party dressed up in their Christmas stuff will be the answer for both. Let me think. I don't know who the characters are, and I know there's a list. Would probably be better if I looked at a list, but I'll be boring and say Mickey and his Christmas stuff. Oh no, Stitch, Elvis Stitch. That's definitely one of them. Elvis Stitch sounds fun. And so that's a character one, and one that's a face. Gaston's always great, right? But yeah, Gaston. But so to watch him interact with my kids, I think that's just so fun. I love that character. What about you?
Gaston and Jack Sparrow, and then for the characters that have something over their head, I have Jack and Stitch.
Very cool. Yeah, Stitch. So Elvis Stitch for Christmas looks good. 25. Okay, so Corey says 25-minute show. Kaylee said it's their favorite thing. So I've got to do that. We've never done any of the movies either. I've got to do that too. Walt Disney World someday. Gaston's the best. Yep, our happy place. Hey, Jelly's Journey is welcome. Corey says he's been inside Club 33. Actually, I think we talked about that once. I have not.
That would be awesome.
I have been. In Disneyland, I've been in the room that is now Club 33, but it wasn't Club 33 then. It was just an art gallery. It was an awesome art gallery.
got some video
Corey,
or pictures on that, Corey? I want to see.
Yeah, I have a napkin from Club 33. Corey says he lived in El Cajon and worked in Coronado. I remember we talked about that. I am from San Diego. So, yeah, back in the day, I played baseball in both of those. Cool.
So, most excited about an Animal Kingdom? Mine is Pandora at Night.
Pandora at Night is awesome. So the first time I was in Pandora was early morning because it was the 5K, so it was dark. So my first time in Pandora ever, it was all lit up, and so I'm not a runner, so I was jogging, but when it got to Pandora, it was so tight that everybody stopped running, and I'm like, yes, this is what I want, because A, I'm dang tired, and B, I wanted to see it, and it was awesome. And it was the first time I saw the floating lights of the show. Pandora is awesome, but Pandora at Night is other level awesome. So yeah, go do that for sure. For me, I don't know, what am I most excited about in Animal Kingdom? I mean, I don't want to say all of it, but all of it, I love it. I think, you know what, the Christmas decorations. My wife used to work at the Wild Animal Park, which is now San Diego Wildlife Safari or whatever they call it now in San Diego, and it had a very large African village. And we just love that decor. And I mean, we've got a bunch of stuff that look like our bedroom has a bunch of stuff that looks like the Wild Animal Park. So I think the African sections, Christmas decorations will be my answer. Yeah. I love that shop, Mombasa Marketplace. I think I'm saying that right. I don't even like to shop, but I can hang out in there for a couple hours and be a happy guy. I love that.
What attraction or event do you wish you were able to do on your trip?
What attraction or event do I wish I could do on my trip? I want to go in Club 33. Can that be my answer? I want to go in Club 33. Yeah, that's my answer. Someday.
So I put, I wasn't very creative with this one. I just kind of put the ones that are going to be out between now and 2022. So I put the Gardens of the Galaxy and Tron.
That's awesome. Yeah, Tron's supposed to be amazing. Is that's the one that's just in overseas, right? Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I'm not sure which park it is in, but it's overseas and it's coming, I believe, in Magic Kingdom right behind the track, whatever it's called, the track. It smells like gasoline.
Test track? Are we talking about Test Track? Oh no,
that's the one in Epcot. It's like a racetrack thing.
Yeah, Autotopia.
I don't know why I don't know the name of that one. So the next one is a piece of merch you want to buy, which, I mean, I think we already kind of said that, Christmas stuff.
Yeah, Christmas stuff. Pins and Christmas stuff and whatever catches my eye. Oh, Tomorrowland Speedway. There you go. That's right. Our happy place.
Now, something that isn't in your plans that would be a dream come true.
Club 33. Oh, well, you know what? Club 33, or I actually have a better answer, I think. Golden Oaks. I want a house. I want a Golden Oaks house. I want to live there. But so
I put the Christmas party since I'm not going to get to go to it.
Very good.
It looks 1, 2, 3, 4. Really, 4 more questions. Not lying this time.
All right. I'm good.
Photo wall you most want to have a picture in front of.
Oh. I want my wife in front of the one by the bathroom in Animal Kingdom that says, "You're most beautiful," I think it says. I'm not sure exactly what it says. I don't want me in front of it, but I want them in front of that one. I think am I saying that right? Do you guys know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
The "You're most beautiful"?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It says something like that. I think it says it in another language, though. It doesn't say it in English.
As I say it out loud, I feel like I'm confusing myself, but that's the one I want. I like pictures of them more than I like pictures of me.
For me, I just put something with a Christmassy background, since I haven't done the one you're talking about in Animal Kingdom, but I've done like the bubblegum wall, the purple wall, the popsicle wall in Toy Story Land, and then they have like a checkers wall in Toy Story Land too. We've done all of those walls.
Yeah, I haven't done Toy Story Land yet, so I haven't done any of those. That's fun. Love that. That's a good question. Haley says bubblegum wall. Figment wall. Is there a figment wall? I don't know about a figment wall. Where's the figment wall? Well, it's an Epcot, I'm guessing. But.
And so this one still sits in the photo atmosphere, but it's like the photo opportunity you're most excited about. I don't really have one for the one coming up unless they have Thanksgiving photos, but this past one, we got some of those ghosts incorporated into our photo right outside the Haunted Mansion, and that one was really good.
So I think I'm confused on the question. Which photo spot am I most excited about? Is that what the question is?
Photo opportunity, kind of like, I guess, yeah, photo spot where the photographers are.
Gotcha. Well, I always love the Tree of Life, but that's not my answer. It's every year. So we've been doing Disney for a long time. We've been doing Disney since before we had kids. So the annual, I mean, back in the day we had a bunch, but now they're more annual pick of the family in front of the castle is definitely the one that we get to compare. So the touristy one in front of the castle, that's the one. I love those.
So the next one, 2 left, Main Street shop you want to visit. I picked Starbucks.
Well, yeah, okay. That's fair for me too. Wouldn't have been my. Is it an Emporium? I guess it's just called Emporium.
I think that's what it's called. I just picked Starbucks because every day this year that we went, I was like, oh, let's go to Starbucks. I walk in and there'd be a line out the door. So I'm like, yeah, no, I'm not going.
You get a little older like me and you want to see that line in Starbucks because a 20-minute break, get some coffee is just fine. We were talking, I think it was Corey in Meg's chat yesterday or whatever. Properly placed, yeah, it was part of Disney Fiasco. Properly placed breaks. They were talking about going back to the hotel and taking a nap. I'm not going back to the hotel, but properly placed breaks get more and more key every year, trust me. So a little 15, 20-minute line in Starbucks, it's a lot better than sitting in line trying to go to the bathroom or something, like put it that way.
Yeah, I guess a properly placed, because we were at Epcot this year, and I think we were in the Germany pavilion or Germany area, and Robbie and the kids just literally sat down and took a nap. Like,
there you go.
Taking a nap on the ground. Last one, Disney Springs shop you want to visit.
Oh, I like Disney Springs almost as much as I like Disney parks. Last year my answer was the Star Wars shop because my daughter wanted her own lightsaber, and so that was a lot of fun. Starbucks is always a good one. Is Earl of Sandwich a shop? I love that place. But the answer is going to be the Disney Pin Hut, the little Disney Pin Hut outright. I guess it's outside of Earl of Sandwich, isn't it? I feel like it is. Yeah, but I could probably give you a whole lot of answers there. Of course, we're Disney. What about you?
I want to do either the Ganachery, I'm going to go to both of them, but the Ganachery or the World of Disney because they have finally completed their renovation, and I kind of want to see what it looks like. That's
true. You're right. Now I'm excited about that. Oh, and then what's the little candy shop where they put the chocolate on the apples right there and all that? They kind of do the artistic thing right in front of you. I always love that.
Oh, that's the Ghirardelli one. That's the Ghirardelli.
Yeah. Well, that one then. That's always fun too. Jelly's Journey says the dress shop. PhotoPass Studio for Our Happy Place. Yes. Earl says Piper. Isn't that good? Oh, so good. Yeah, there you go. Those are the answers. What else in chat? Rain photos are awesome, Our Happy Place says. So some of my favorite days in Disneyland when I was young were rain days. It doesn't rain much there. So all the crazy people didn't go. And so, shoot, I love those days. I have a few of those. In Orlando, it rains every dang day, so I don't think it's going to be as much of a deal. Actually, chat, Am I going to get swamped the week before December? Weather, is it still going to rain every day? Just like it does I mean, I don't know. It rains every day in Orlando.
I would think that it's not going to be as rainy just because it's now past hurricane season.
Yeah, less tropical, I'm hoping. We'll see. Was that the end of the list?
That was the end of the list.
Did we do it all? Like, I was so behind on your tags. I feel like accomplished. I feel like we
3 of the 5.
Oh, that's right. There's 5. That's right. Well, take 2 on a future date. I'm so glad you hung with it and figured out whatever it was. What did I send the wrong? He said Raphael said at one point that I sent the wrong email, but your name was popping up because I had already had you in there.
No, I had to download the Google video and chat, and then it wouldn't let me plug in. Like my plugins were being blocked, so he had to tell me how to get to it and to allow plugins, and then it wouldn't let me get into it. So then I had to shut down the computer and then restart it.
Oh, I'm sorry, and thank you for hanging in there. I'm so glad.
At least now I know how to do it.
Yeah, right. I'm not as techie with. I don't know Mac at all. So I've got an iPhone though, so I guess I got to start learning. But whatever. I'm glad you stuck with it, and thanks to Raphael, who I don't think is still here anymore. Thanks to Alanna for popping in, and everybody who stayed. That was just awesome. So hey, before we close up, and I'm in no hurry to go. I mean, it's a work night, so I don't want to keep everybody too long. But there is a link to Christy's Corners channel. Very much hoping to get her to 200 subscribers, and she's 3 away, people. So we are 3 away to 200. So if you're new to the chat, there's the link to Christy's Corner. Her channel is lots and lots of awesome, fun Disney things. If you like the stream, I say thank you. Oh, if you're the one person who disliked the stream, I say thank you to you too. I really had fun. I hope you had fun. I was stressed out about not knowing how to help you in the beginning a little bit, but it worked out.
It was fun. And I always find it funny when someone dislikes something, because I think they don't realize that pushing the button actually helps the channel, even though it's a dislike.
I think it probably, I don't know anything, but I think the algorithm probably stops putting, if you dislike my channel, you're probably going to be less likely to see it on your channel. So that's maybe. I don't know. I don't work for Google, but I mean, I don't care. Whatever. It is what it is. I had fun, and I mean, people waited and enjoyed it, I think. So chat, did you guys have fun tonight? It was a little non-Disney in the beginning and then lots of Disney at the end. I hope you guys had fun. I hope you're over on Christy's Corner, subscribing to her channel. Did you guys like the music stuff? Did you prefer the Christmas stuff, the Disney stuff? Do you guys want us to ask Christy any questions? Anything? Haters? Yeah, our place says haters gonna hate. It doesn't. I kind of get a kick out of it. I don't know. Whatever. You know what it is? That's funny. I was talking to my wife about this. I think one of my Vlogmas videos is going to be about some of the positive comments I get, because I made a mention of some dislikes the other day, and it popped in my head. I don't thank everybody for all the likes. I don't thank everybody for the comments other than my response. Why do we as people concentrate on the one dislike or the one bad comment? Because we're stupid. That's why. So I don't care. But I'm going to thank the people who are saying nice things, including all you awesome people in chat. And the mods and you, Christy, and I just love this community. I mean, here we are, friends. You live in Tennessee, I live in Fort Worth. We got people in Vegas and people in Florida now, and we had a couple people in England who have had to go to bed by now. But I just love this. One or two people who have a grumpy day aren't going to bug me at all.
So Fort Worth, when I was stationed at the Air Force Base right outside of Wichita Falls. Do you know where I'm talking about?
I know Wichita Falls. I don't know about an Air Force Base up there.
There's an Air Force Base right there. And for some reason, I cannot come up with a name. And I was there for a year. We went to Six Flags and all sorts of stuff. And probably did a bunch of stuff we weren't really supposed to do, but we had fun.
So Six Flags in Arlington? Is that what you're talking about?
It was in Fort Worth, Dallas, Fort Worth.
Oh yeah, it's Arlington. right next to Fort Worth. And yeah, we've got passes. We've got actually the Christmas light event. It's happening right now. I'm hoping to go check it out. But so you said, what was the town you just said? Wichita Falls, right?
Wichita Falls, yes. There's an Air Force base there.
So there's an Air Force base right here in Fort Worth. But I'm going to look up Air Force Base Wichita Falls. Oh, Shepherd Air Force Base, it says.
Yes, that's it.
Yeah, I never heard of it. But yeah, I've got friends of mine run the Boys and Girls Club up there. And I don't know the town real well, but I've been up there a few times. They get all the tornadoes up there, man. They get all the crazy weather. I don't know. Tornadoes are a little scary.
Yeah, well, when I was stationed there, it was literally right outside the base is nothing but a Sonic, and nothing else is within like 10 miles.
Yeah, there's a lot of nothing. That's the thing about moving to. I've been to Texas now for, I don't know, 8 years or whatever, 9 years, I don't know. And I'm still amazed at how much nothing there is in every direction. Because, you know, Southern California boy, there's traffic everywhere where I'm from, and here there's cows and dirt and tumbleweeds are a real thing here. I didn't know that was a real thing. I thought it was a cartoon thing. It's you get outside of the towns out here and there's a lot of nothing, and it's so flat. Still, I don't even know which way north is. In California, I could look at the mountains or I could look at the beach, or I knew where I was, north, south, east, or west. In Texas, it's just sky. Like it's just different.
It's hilly here, but you can't really tell north, east, southwest without really having to think about it.
Yeah. How long have you been in Tennessee?
All my life.
Oh, okay. So you were in Wichita Falls for your how long were you there?
A year in Wichita Falls, and then 6 months at Keesler Air Force Base in Mississippi. And that's really about the longest, because all the rest of them have just been a couple of weeks here and there.
And what do you like best about living in Tennessee?
I like that I can go snowboarding, and it's only a 3-hour drive, and I still have somewhere to stay because my mom lives up there.
Okay, very good. Very good. That was one of the things about living in Southern California. I could be at the beach in the morning and Big Bear skiing, not that I ski, but in the snow in the afternoon. That was one of the things that I really liked about living there. I hear Tennessee's beautiful. A good buddy of mine just moved there from Southern California also. He's so excited about it, but I've never been. It's one of the states I've not been to yet. Pirate Princess Red said, this was fun. Christy, you're awesome. Beautiful tree. I was going to say that. I love your tree. I love your background there. That tree is gorgeous. And I watched it on your video a couple of weeks ago now.
That's actually the Kentucky tree. I was actually facing the other way because my wall is right there, and it's like, I don't know, see if I can move this so you can see it. And I ended up turning around, but that's my wall. Sorry for the light. Oh, right.
Oh, that's fun.
All right.
That's very cool. Yeah, I agree with Chad. That tree is gorgeous.
Oh, thank you. It's one of 9.
Nice. I need to get tree for my room, but I haven't got to it yet. And it's going to be hard now. Like, I've got a week of work, and then we're out of here to Orlando. So I don't know if I'm going to put up the tree in this room like I kind of promised. 9 trees is winning. That's awesome.
It's crazy because I've got the Kentucky one right behind me. And then in the living room, which is that way, I've got the big one, which has just different ornaments on it, and a small collection of Harry Potter ornaments. And then I have a frosted tree that has my Disney ornaments, and have 2 champagne colored trees right in front of my front door. And on the other side of my front door outside, I have 2 tall trees out there. And then there's a tree in the formal dining room that's just brown and turquoise, and then a frosted tree in our bedroom with no ornaments on it because I'm out of ornaments.
Well, 9 trees. I haven't mentioned it yet, but I love your shirt. It's a food and wine. I love food.
Oh, yeah, it is.
That's awesome.
It's really soft. This one, I think it was Corey that I saw wearing it in one of his videos. And it was the week before I was going. I was like, yep, getting that one.
That's awesome. I love it. Some of my favorite shirts I've bought are from Food and Wine. I just got a text from Alanna who says she's 2 away, she being Christy, 2 away, 100. 11 of you in chat. I don't know, by now maybe you've all subscribed. But if you haven't subbed to Christy yet, before we close up for the evening, I'll throw the link in there again. I will not consider this 100% success unless we get her to 200 because I say so. So get over there, smash that button, give her some love, check out some of her videos. I'm going to get caught up in chat. So Willie, so I don't know. I've been thinking, so Willie asked me when I'm going to finish up the movie battle. I've got 2. I know that Thursday I've got my staff, my employee party. I will not live stream Thursday night because of the party. Friday night, I'm probably not going to live stream because we're waking up. Thinking about doing is Monday and then just doing a tour. So I think that's the answer, Willie. I was going to do it tonight if we had time, but I didn't know how long this would go, and it's gone a little later than I can expect people to hang to do that. So hey, Weidman Photography, welcome. Glad you're here. What a cool name. I think the answer, Willie, that was a long answer. I think all 3 nights I'm going to combine them. I'm going to try really hard to stream Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. Totally know it's Christmas season. Not everyone's going to be on. But if I don't do it by then, I'll be on my trip. And I don't want to wait all the way till Christmas, the week before Christmas, because people will forget by then. So what do you think about that, Willie? Pirate says it's so fun. Yeah, Christy is awesome. I totally agree. Thank you for saying that. Everybody say hi to Weidman Photography. I'm going to go to Christy, hit the refresh button. It better say 200. Come on, people. We're at 198. We are 2 away. So I don't know if you have to leave yet, Christy, but I vote no. Let's get you to 200.
Good.
So there we go. Our happy place. There you go. I'm just showing it. Yeah, let's get over there. If you haven't already, give Christy some love. And I hope you guys like this whole idea. Again, my idea is to promote other Disney YouTubers. I'm hoping to do it once a week on the weekends in 2019. Yeah, tweet out our channel. Like the stream, all that stuff. And as I'm saying to do that, check out all the people in chat too. Bunch of good people still in here. Bunch of people who were in here earlier. Weidman says 199 for Christy. Thank you so much. I'm going to refresh this because I want to watch it go to 200. It's 199. So Weidman pops in and gets you to 199. Why don't you talk about your channel real fast while we got him here? So what made you start a YouTube channel? What do you like best? What are you hoping to do in 2019 with your channel?
So I started my YouTube channel shortly after our first trip to Disney last year in 2017. I had actually been to Disney one other time when I was pregnant with my son, but I only went to Epcot because that seemed to be the safest place for me to go being pregnant. And then I was with my friends and they were all drinking around the world and I ended up being the sober driver, but it was still a really good experience. So after our first trip, I was like, I really want to start documenting our trips because to me, just pictures wasn't enough. And I had watched several videos of people going on trips and things. So I was like, okay, this is what's going to happen. I'm going to do vacation trips. And then it kind of morphed into not just trips, but unboxings and activities like 5Ks and my kids' basketball games. And then my son got really interested in YouTube, and now he has 2 channels. Not sure why he has 2, but he does. And it just became part of our life. My husband's not too keen on being on camera, but he's okay with me videoing when he's around. But the kids love it.
I love that. Well, I was going to ask you about your 5Ks. You just mentioned it, but yeah, that's another thing about Christy. You go on a 5K pretty much every weekend, don't you? Didn't you tell me that once?
I go at least once a month. I have slowed down lately just because it's been so busy. So our last one was, I believe, November 1st. I haven't gone on one this month, and I probably won't go on again another one until probably March or April. And North Carolina is beautiful too. It is. We went to Outer Banks, North Carolina last year. And I probably have about 10 or 15 videos up from when we went, from going to all the lighthouses and hanging out on the beach and just different things.
Yeah, those are definitely 2 areas, North Carolina and Tennessee, that I hear are beautiful. I haven't seen. Again, living in Southern California, I traveled the West Coast really, and then a little bit on the East Coast, fly over. Now that I live here, it's a little easier to branch out, and I got to get to all 50 states. and we almost, my mom lived in Illinois for a while. She now lives in Missouri, St. Louis. And so we were going to drive up that way and go a little east, get into, I think it was Tennessee actually. And there was.
Yeah, you'd go straight through Nashville actually.
Exactly. Yeah. We almost did it that way once anymore, but a few years ago, but I think there was I don't remember why we didn't do it. There might have been a fire. Regardless, kind of bummed we didn't, but we will someday. Check how many subscribers you got. I think you've got good news.
Let's see. I looked a minute ago. 200.
Yeah. That makes me happy.
Thank you.
No, thank you. And I hope you had fun, especially after your
Oh yeah, this has been fun. I've really enjoyed it. You've got
Good.
2 more to do. So
I know, right? So I will. Do you want to do it again like this in January? You want me to just do some videos? Because I'll do either.
Either way will work just fine. The other 2, one is Disney and the other one is a movie, which you can incorporate Disney. I'll tell you what they are real quick.
Please do.
Favorite movie tag from your youth. So it's just like the music one where you do from the age you were 10 to the age you were 20 and one movie each year. And then the other one is called a magical holiday tag. So you might want to do that one before Christmas and just post the video.
Well, I've got a lot of driving to do, and part of that driving, my wife will drive. Shoot, no one hers will drive at all. So maybe I will get me and my kiddos and her in a car doing a tag video. It might be fun. Get that done. I mean, I got like 16 hours of sitting time, so.
Yeah, is it really 16 hours? It's like 12 hours for us. I didn't realize it'd be that long.
Nah, I wouldn't. I didn't do math. I just said a number that popped in my head. I have no idea. I just get in the car and leave. I'm not at work. If I'm not at work, I do not care what time it is, and I won't be at work, so I won't care what time. So I'm looking forward to that. So you guys in chat again, thanks. Thanks for hanging with us. Christy, thanks for hanging with us. I had fun. No, absolutely. I really had fun with the music stuff too. I'm glad the chat didn't bail because it's a very Disney community, but I mean, come on, it's you and it's me, and we love what we love. And when I saw the list, I went, oh my gosh, I'm not going to have answers for half of these. But then when I thought about it, no, I had answers for all of them. It was really fun. It was hard to narrow it down to one, even the boy band one I got. So that was great. I still think Careless Whisper is the greatest song ever. Raphael says, so I actually sit slow because wifey likes to drive more than be the passenger. And I think it's really just her way of making sure I can't stop to see national parks and bathrooms. Because if there's a national park or a bathroom, I like to stop. But whatever. She drives and then we go straight and we go right by. I mean, it could be the Queen of England or Jenny McCarthy or Mickey Mouse himself. She ain't stopping for nothing.
So you know the Beatles and Jackson 5 could be considered boy bands.
I vote no. I think that you could get me on the Jackson. Yeah, Jackson 5. Yeah, probably, because they were all, to me, a boy band is a bunch of dudes doing all the same things at the same time. I'm out. I am out of that. Like when Muse is up there or when 30 Seconds to Mars is up there or Depeche Mode's up there, they ain't dancing. Maybe the lead singer. But Raphael's shaking his head. Raphael's putting on his Crocs, whatever. But it's just not my style, whatever. Is that? And then the country, but the Gambler and yeah, that's all I got. I don't know a lot more country. But you're in Tennessee, so you're the kind of country music central, right? The epicenter.
Yeah, I have a couple of stories about some of the country music stars. So I don't really recognize all of them because I'm not really big into country music, but I recognize some of them. I used to work downtown Nashville, right behind the center where they host the CMAs. And I was working Friday one day, and I saw Brad Paisley walking down the alleyway on his cell phone with no one around him, no security, nothing. I was like, oh my gosh, I could just go up to this dude and say hi to him. But I didn't because I was working.
So I wouldn't know Brad Paisley, but I've heard of Brad Paisley, so that's a big one.
He's really short. He's shorter than I thought he would be. And then I was driving down the interstate one day, and I look over and this big, huge truck is next to me, and I look into it, and it looked like, not sure, but it looked like exactly like Tim McGraw, and he had a cowboy hat on, and he lives in Franklin, and I'm coming from downtown, I'm 24, and I know you don't really know what this means, but he goes onto the highway that takes you to Franklin. So I was pretty sure that it was him, but I'm not positive.
So that's crazy, and I'm so glad you said that, because Tim McGraw was the country guy I was trying to think of that I saw live that I didn't know his name, but it's Tim McGraw. And I saw him live because the NCAA Final Four was here in Dallas a few years ago, and they had a 3-day music or 2-day, whatever it was, music festival. There was all kind. I saw LL Cool J. I don't care about LL Cool J. I got to see some Mama's Knockout Mama, whatever the song was. I don't know. And I saw Tim McGraw, a bunch of people I didn't care about, because there was a bunch of bands that were there. The Killers. So many good bands. 30 Seconds, or who cares? Doesn't matter. My point is, that's the most country concert I ever went to, because I was there anyway. But he was good. I enjoyed it. I mean, we were really close to the front too, because it was such a big area and it was raining. It was a good show. It's not my style of music, but it was a good show. And you know what I like about country is just a little more. I don't think it's all wholesome by any means, but just a little safer. I like that about country music. But
I'm actually really impressed by, because I've never really liked country until I met my husband, and he took me to my first concert, and it was a Kenny Chesney concert, and I was actually really, really impressed with the performances and shows that they put on. It's pretty much amazing, and the bands are so dedicated. They come out hours and hours before the show actually starts, and they tell you and get trashed, and then go to the concert.
That's fun. I do love it when you get to interact with or after, that kind of thing. I like that stuff a lot. Blue October, I don't know if you know them. They're one of my favorite bands, and I've been to 2 of their events. I think I've been to one where they sang and one they were just at. Regardless, and they were just out hanging around. It's just amazing. Like, if you really, and it's funny, you talked about famous people and interacting with them. Sometimes they're right next to you, just don't know it. Like, well, there's a question. Most famous person you've ever met? Let me ask you that one. Most famous person you've
met? I guess I'll go with, so I used to do acting, but I did it kind of on a small scale, and I did extras on TV shows and things like that. And I'd say the most interesting person that I've ever met actually is Ian Somerhalder. He played on 24, Lost and Vampire Diaries, and I was actually the extra in the Vampire Diaries show, and he had just sprained his ankle and was still working and very energetic and very talked to all of us. And I don't know, he was a very interesting one to work with and to meet. The other one, I'm not sure if this is who it was, but Keith Urban, I think it was Keith Urban, was behind me in Target one day. It was before I knew who he was, and I was in Target checking out, and I hear Australian accent asking me a question. The guy was right behind me, and I was describing the person to Robbie, and he said that it sounded like it was Keith Urban. And I was like, I have no idea, but some Australian guy was behind me.
Is he married to Nicole Kidman? Is that the one married to Nicole Kidman?
Yes, and she was actually filming in the same town I was in that same day, so it could have been him. I don't really know.
That's very cool. Juliet, welcome to our chat. She says she interviewed Phil Vassar. That's cool. Super cool. Where'd it go? I lost. I had a couple other neat ones in here. Lou Diamond Phillips. I love Lou Diamond Phillips. He's been in a couple of my favorites, including Young Guns, super good. John Travolta, Jelly's Journeys. That's a cool one. Tommy Lee joined. I did acting here. Wow. Very cool. Tommy Lee Jones. Okay. Tommy Lee, the drummer, or Tommy Lee Jones. I was thinking Tommy Lee. Juliet says Phil is a nice guy. That's cool. Most famous person I've ever met was George Bush. Not the one that just passed, but his son. Instead of book signing. But seeing live, saw OJ once in a car in Beverly Hills, and then obviously famous athletes and musicians, but they don't count because everybody can just stand there and buy a ticket. Yeah, for me it'd be President Bush. Mickey Mouse, our happy place, says, what else in chat? Who else have you guys met? Lou Diamond Phillips is a cool one. John Travolta is a cool one too. That's fun. I haven't met a lot of actors. I'm not that I can think of. I don't know. Anybody seen anybody famous in Disneyland or Disney World? That's a good one because my kids used to see a lot more than I did. They used to go on weekdays when a lot of the celebs were in Disneyland. Saw Joey Lawrence get on Jungle Cruise right in front of us once. Not that Joey Lawrence is that famous, but we've seen a bunch. But
I see celebrities posting pictures of themselves in the parks all the time.
Yeah, me too.
I'm like, why aren't they there when I'm there?
They probably are. I mean, they probably are. There's only 365 days a year, and there's more than 365 celebs go. So there's probably a couple there, especially in Disneyland. But obviously, if they're huge, they get escorted around. I've seen that a bunch of times. But I wish my wife and my kids were here right now, or in chat, because they have a whole bunch of celeb sightings. Oh, I saw a couple. The Houston Astros. This is not a fun story because I'm a Dodger fan, but the Houston Astros just beat my Dodgers in the World Series, and they were doing the parade there. So a bunch of the Astros were there that day, and whatever. Back when I was younger, we saw more, and again, my kids have better stories. Juliet met Cuba Gooding Jr. That's very cool. Jennifer Lopez. That's super cool. Wow. Jelly says John Travolta met him while I was working with Mickey. Sean Astin, very cool. I love Sean Astin. I'm a Lord of the Rings super fan too. So that's Tim McGraw's dad played for the Mets. Yeah, Tug McGraw. That's right. Tug McGraw.
Yeah, I'd like to see John Travolta. Man,
John Travolta's cool. I'm old enough to love Grease. I love John Travolta's big time. Sean Astin.
I love Grease.
Yeah, it's great.
Even though I think it came out before I was born, but I love it.
Came out while I was born, young lady. 77, I think. So I was a kid. I remember seeing that and Saturday Night Fever back to back when I was a kid. Yeah. Sean Astin is his. Jelly says, love Sean Astin. He is my fave. Yeah, I'm a big fan of him. And he was in Stranger Things. Oh, the Mowry twins. I hear they're very sweet. I met Maynard. Oh, I've heard about Maynard. Sure. I think I might have heard about Maynard from you, Jose. That's funny. LL Cool J. Yep. I saw him. I didn't buy a ticket, but I was there. Same day I saw Tim McGraw, as a matter of fact. That was a long but fun day. Fun was one of the bands that day, actually. No. Fun was the band the next day. Fun opened for Bruce Springsteen, and the Killers were the headliner. I might have that backwards. Whatever.
Was it a festival?
It was.
So many different types of musicians. Was it a festival?
Yeah, it was something for everybody. So Tim McGraw played in the middle of the day. Like when we showed up, it was Tim McGraw. We truly got right up to the front because there wasn't a lot of people there yet. And then LL Cool J played, and then it was 2 days in a row we went there. The Killers was my favorite band that weekend. Bruce Springsteen was by far the biggest name. I stayed because I'm not a big Bruce fan necessarily, but wow, was that a great show. And it was raining. Fun, the band had actually kind of reunited. They hadn't played in like a year, and they played in the pouring rain before Bruce. That was great. And but the night before that, the Killers were the headliner, and I love the Killers. Boy, there's a whole bunch of other bands. I enjoy going to the festivals. My favorite festival, I saw 30 Seconds to Mars, one of my favorite bands. They weren't even the headliner. The headliner that night was Stone Temple Pilots, but it was with Chester Bennington. If you guys know who that is, he just killed himself about a year ago, but he was the lead singer of Linkin Park, but he was the lead singer of Stone Temple Pilots for a while there too. And they were the headliners. And that was, if you're in North Texas where I am, it was the night of our ice storm a few years ago, blah, blah, blah. But that was a great one. Blue October was there. Panic at the Disco was there. Capital Cities was there. That was probably my best festival here in Texas. That was great. That was a great day. Let me get caught up in chat. We hung out with my brother, so that's cool. If you're into UFC, my buddy.
Favorite location for concerts / festivals?
That again, you broke up a little bit.
Do you have a favorite location for festivals or concerts? Yeah. Mine is Turner Field. I know Turner Field's not there anymore in Atlanta because they have Newfield, but that one was the best place, like the best venue.
So I do actually. Irvine Amphitheater in Southern California. I saw George Michael there in the late 80s. Well, the Faith Tour. Saw a few other bands there, but I was young. But Irvine Amphitheater is my favorite place that I've ever been to see a concert. It's beautiful. You know, it's the big huge stage and then a whole bowl and then a grassy area, and it's so comfortable. I love it. and George Michael's my favorite, and I saw George Michael there. Probably the most country I ever saw. Well, I mean, the San Diego Sports Arena is a dump, but I probably went there the most, and I saw a few of my favorite bands there, B-52s and Depeche Mode. They should bury that building because it's disgusting, but I saw a lot of cool bands there. I don't know. I mean, there's a couple neat places here in Texas, but if you're not from Texas, you wouldn't know them. But yeah, Irvine Amphitheater in Southern California, it's pretty good. So Chills TV says, if you're into UFC, and I am, my buddy is Timmy Dirty Bird Means. I don't know what that means. If he's a UFC guy, I love the UFC. Chills, tell me let me read that again. If you're into UFC, my buddy is Timmy Dirty Bird. I don't know what that means. Rafael Zingano knows a little bit about UFC. Don't tell UFC. Yeah, there we go. We will be here all night.
Going live at 10:30. That may be what they're talking about.
Well, I'll try to jump in there, Chills, definitely. Carlos Condit, I have a picture with Carlos Condit. I didn't meet him. He was standing there, and I put my arm around him. We took a picture in San Diego the day when John Jones knocked out Matsushenko, the last fight he had. I probably said the guy's last name wrong, but it was his last fight before John Jones was the champion, and Condit was there, not fighting. He was just there. Got a picture with him. Alpine Valley during a tornado. not to touch John Bon Jovi's butt. It's not something I expected to see tonight. I love Bon Jovi. I think you're more of a fan of his anatomy than I am. Chills, tell me the name again. He's a fighter. If he's a UFC fighter, unless he's brand new, if he's a UFC fighter, I probably know him, but I don't understand. Hey, Jeff interviewed Christy. Shoot, she kind of interviewed me, and I interviewed her. She's got a great channel. Go check her out. She just hit 200 subs. We talked about a lot of stuff, buddy. I'm sorry you missed out. His last name is Means. I'll check him out. I don't know the name, bud. He owned a coffee shop right here in ABQ. Ooh, you're from Albuquerque? Land of Walter White. I love Walter White land. Beautiful, beautiful state. No. So Chills, is he part of Cerrone's camp or the other, the bigger one? I'm guessing he is if he fights out of ABQ. That's cool. Well, if we close up here, Chills, I'll definitely try to check out your channel. I mean, I'm already subbed to check out your stream. Any last questions for Christy before I say thank you so much? I don't want to not give anybody a chance to ask her a question. Her channel is awesome. I think a lot of you have already subbed. If you haven't subbed to Christy's channel one more time, you have any questions for anybody in chat, Christy, or anything?
Chills, I'm not going to be able to come to your live stream because I actually do have to go to bed because I got to be up at 4:30. But I'm going to go to your page right now and make sure that I'm subscribed. I think I already am. No, I'm not. Okay. Just subscribe to you.
Hey, Dromar family in the house. How are you? Rafael, thank you. And you know what? A great stream, not for a lot of reasons. And one of them is you, Rafael. You helped out Christy get in here, and I super appreciate it. Jesse Robert Garza wants to know if we can start from the beginning. Yes, we can. You just got to go back, man. You just go rewind. And she's going to bed. I've actually got a video to do. And Dromar, it's you, right? Is that you, Dromar? I think so. Jose says doing good. Tim McGraw was adoption, and so with Faith Hill. I don't know what that means. Thanks. How do you like it? I'm on yours. I think we're caught up in chat. Christy, thank you. I had fun. I'm glad we did this way. I'm really glad you got through. I'm glad everybody was patient, and I'm glad you were patient. You're the best.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you. So I think chat. Oh, let me catch up on any questions. No, don't say that to Rafael. He did good work, man. So I'm going to close up. We're going to say goodbye to Christy together. I'm going to head over to Chills to check out his channel. I got some stuff I got to do tonight too, but I'm going to go over there for at least a little bit, talk a little UFC and or whatever he's talking about. And then I got a video to do. So there you go. So Christy, you're the best. I really appreciate you. Now and then, Merry Christmas, but I know I'll see you on video for sure. But thanks for doing this. I really appreciate you doing it.
Thank you for having me. Bye.
The best night ever. See ya. Bye, guys. Have a great night. Love ya. Merry Christmas. Talk to you soon. Later.